I'm elected, I will change the divorce laws.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah. I just got back from Los Angeles. I was in Los Angeles. That's why we weren't here on Friday. I was out there. I was out there miserable. It's nice to be miserable on both coasts.
Really? It wasn't good?
No, it was. I had to go do some annoying type business.
And no break, no fun?
No, I had some fun actually. Well, Friday I did the radio show. Got up at 4 in the morning, did the radio show, hopped on the plane at noon. Thursday, rather. Yeah.
You did a show?
No. Thursday, I did the show, hopped on the plane. That takes another 6 hours. Got to L.A. around 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock our time. Then I had to go into a meeting that ended around midnight. I realized it was 3 in the morning for me. And then...
You're up almost 24 hours.
Yeah. But then on Friday, I hung out at the pool. Old Casey said, "You don't look tan." Here I was thinking I was kind of tan. I hung out by the pool.
Yeah.
You know, read a script. Nah. I was over at the Four Seasons. The pool scene there is getting a little old. I mean, I'm not seeing any celebs.
Where has the crowd moved now?
No, I seem to be the only celeb poolside. And it was crowded, but there was lots of moms and their kids and gay dudes with their lovers.
Really?
Yeah. Ralph was out there with me and my friend Richie, too.
So you fit right in?
Yeah, well, listen to this. I decided to go for a swim in the pool, because nobody ever uses the pool.
No, you just sit around the pool.
Yeah, everyone just sits around the pool. So I go in the pool, I figure I'll dunk in the pool. So Ralph goes in with me. He grabs me and scoops me up in his arms. And starts carrying me around in his arms in the pool. And I start, and I'm punching him, trying to get away from him. What a scene. What a scene. It was the funniest goddamn thing you ever saw. I was laughing my ass off. I got to admit, it was funny. There were these two gay guys looking at him. I knew that Howard Stern was gay. It was funny as hell. You would have laughed your ass off. So, he's such a homo. And then, so Friday night I had some fun. I went out to dinner, went over to this place called Ago. Not Spago, Ago.
Ago? Without the SP.
Yeah, ran into Daisy Fuentes.
Oh, really?
At the bar. Yeah. I was going to invite her over.
Alone?
I was going to invite her over to come over and sit with us, have some dinner, but because I was with Rick Rubin and Richie and, Ralph showed up. The usual crowd.
And she was just sitting there?
Yeah, she was sitting there, but she was with this guy. And I was like, if I invite her over, I guess the guy's got to come over.
He's got to come too, I guess.
But then it turns out maybe she wasn't with a guy, because then we couldn't figure out what was going on.
It never occurs to you to ask, what's going on?
And I said to Ralph, hey, man, let's get Daisy Fuentes over. He goes, she's fat. We don't need her here.
So what? You're the only girl here, Ralph.
Yeah. She's fat.
Spread it around.
And, for a guy who has nothing going on in his life, he's like awfully bitchy. He was like,
That's
he was
why.
like, so he says to the waiter, I want some clams, shrimp.
I hate it when he goes to a restaurant. He can never get what's on the menu.
Yeah, wait. I want some clams, shrimp. It was really getting me annoyed. Wait, he goes, and some, like seafood.
Scallops.
Yeah, scallops.
It's like...
I was ready to punch him, man. Wait a second. Wait. He goes, and very little pasta in that. It's a pasta with seafood, but I want very little pasta and lots of shrimp. So, yeah, go home and eat. So,
right, fix your own food.
Right, so it comes to the table, and there's there's like a lot of pasta, and, they have like little baby shrimp and some clams. But he's got some high-protein thing, so he starts pouting to the waiter. The waiter goes, is everything all right, sir? And he goes, well, not actually, no. You call these shrimp? These are so tiny, these shrimp.
Meanwhile, if the waiter goes in and says anything to the chef, look at his balls.
Yeah, of course. And because he's sitting near me, they start to take him seriously because they're nervous.
Mr. Ralph.
So I said to the waiter, please, you can leave. I'll take care of this. This is fine.
Put it in a dog dish.
I said, yeah, go home and eat. Leave.
You should have told the waiter, just throw him out. Do you have bouncers?
Dump the spaghetti in his head.
I don't know this man. I don't know how he got to my table.
Yeah, and even like Rick Rubin was like, this is annoying with him.
It is. He does this all the time. He can't help it.
He pouts like a bitch.
Now, is he being funny? Or is
No, he's all irritated.
That's serious.
Yeah, he's irritated about his food. It's
But
not-
he goes to the restaurant. Nothing on the menu pleases him.
Right.
And so he's got to start monkeying with the dish that he orders.
Well, I'm sorry. This is not what I asked for.
Meanwhile, he should
Well,
be
then
waiting
order
at the
something
table.
simple.
Yeah. And then,
Why you keep hanging out with him?
I don't know. I'm going to have to really start evaluating.
Evaluate that, yes.
Yeah. And then a bunch of us went to, let me make sure I know the name of this place. Oh, Barfly. You ever been there?
I've heard about it. Never
Barfly.
been there, yeah.
Man, Los Angeles is amazing. This Barfly. How often do I get to go out?
Mm-hmm.
Barfly. Let me talk about this when we get back.
Okay.
All right. Let me pick up at Barfly. Because I got a lot to say about L.A. and Barfly.
All right.
Barfly's a great scene. But I'll tell you all about it. If you ever get out to L.A., you got to check this out. We'll be back right after these words.
I think Howard Stern is a moron. He's pathetic, he's low class, insensitive, a self-promoting sleazeball. I also think he's funny as hell. He cracks me up all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm always laughing. I turn it on. This guy's good. Howard Stern Show.
They're the best, really.
Hi, this is Jay Barrymore, and I'm sending a love message to Howard. Howard, I adore you. There is no one like you. The world needs you, and it's a better place because you're here. You're an incredible person.
Yeah. Just my answer more.
Say that.
Yeah. How's she doing? I got up at midnight last night, and I didn't get back to sleep till 4 o'clock.
Then it was time to get
Then it was time to get up, and I'm sitting here so dead and drowsy, I can't begin to
What
tell
are you, like jet lagged or something? Is that why?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I get hungry during the middle of the night because I don't eat enough. Because I'm always trying to stay thin. And I never know exactly how much to eat,
Even on this protein thing, you just can't pop a little protein?
No. Protein doesn't satisfy me. You know what satisfies me? A big hunk of bread.
Oh.
Some good old nasty bread and pasta with sauce. I like that. That puts me right to sleep.
Especially when you haven't had it.
Yeah, that bloats me, and that makes me fat, but it makes me go to sleep, too. Yeah, so I'm like a tiger. I lay in bed waiting for my next meal. I watch TV. I watch all kind of crap. I actually sat through a half hour of Richard Simmons last night with his how proud he is of his piece of crap that he sells, piece of plastic crap. Looks like a pocket calculator, but what do you call it? You slap down the windows?
Deal-a-meal.
It's not Deal-a-meal. He's got a new thing.
Oh, it's not Deal-a-meal.
And this combines all his information and knowledge. I guess they got rid of all the Deal-a-meals.
Oh.
So here he was telling everybody.
I don't know what the new name of it is. I won't sit and watch that.
He was telling everybody to get the cards. Then these idiots buy the cards, and now that's no good.
No, the cards don't work.
Yeah, now he's got a plastic thing, and you just knock down the windows.
So everybody who got the cards can now get those plastic windows.
Yeah, so he's got something new. He's fat as a cow on this infomercial.
And he wears the strangest clothes.
Yeah, he dresses like a goddamn freak, and he's fat. And he's telling all these fatzos how to lose weight. He goes, first you got to get, this is the greatest. So, you eat 2 waffles, that's 2 starches. Slap the window down, 2 starches. This puts control in your life.
This gives you the control.
And you put down your waters. You have 2 cups of water.
Oh, even the water.
And your syrup is 1 fat, and your butter is another fat, because I can't eat waffles without syrup and butter. It's like, you know what? Suck my... You know what I'm saying?
But I love how he ends is with, it's your turn.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
It's your turn to make me rich.
It's your turn.
It's your turn. It's like, go to Weight Watchers.
And we always have to be so sad that we're crying.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Then he gets this black guy who was used to weigh 400 pounds, and he came up there, and he's in pretty good shape. And
he slapped down those windows?
Yeah, supposedly. I don't see it. And then he gets people who lose 190 pounds, but they're still fat as cows.
Yeah, like they need to lose 500.
Yeah, big fat bastards. Get a grip on reality. And I just can't stand that he's so wealthy for just doing nothing, except telling people, hey, man.
Shuffle some cards or slap some windows.
Yeah, and then there's a couple of inspirational windows. I want you to say to yourself every day, I am good enough, and then smack your window down, and every day you'll have to say, I am good. You know, don't be such a condescending little prick. Give me a goddamn break. I'm an adult. And then you see people sitting in the audience, like, nodding their heads at everything he says.
And clapping.
And clapping.
Who's in the audience?
Richard.
You're good enough. You're good enough. Eat me, dickwad. Sick of it. I'm not obviously good enough. Yeah, and then he goes, and eating and exercise, sweat. When he says sweat, I want to vomit. I do. I want to throw up now. I'm feeling nauseous as I say it. Eating and sweating. You have to sweat. So he's got some fakakta tape that he sells you. Where you know, and then the big fatso's like, it's so much fun. It's dancing. It's not even exercise. And it's like, you know what? It is an exercise. I don't know what you're doing there. No wonder you're fat.
The hokey pokey.
And it disgusts me that America is just filled with so many fat people. It's like, come on. There's too much goddamn food in this country. They should make everybody hunt for their own food.
Big and fat.
Everybody would be thin and ripped.
Right. Give everybody a knife and salt.
Yeah, and go out and hunt.
Maybe we'll throw in some matches.
Yeah, you'll see all these fat yentas, you know. And then he goes, and maybe you'll be selected to be on my cruise to lose. Imagine the losers, all on one cruise. My cruise to lose. They should just make everybody hunt. Does this look like you're suffering? Do you see what? Do you see what we're eating here? Does this look like you're suffering? No one in this country looks like they're suffering. Poor people are fat. It's disgraceful. Man, do I look like I'm suffering?
Well.
Unreal. Anyway, so I was telling you, I went out to L.A. So I did the radio show, did all that, hopped on the plane. No cool celebrities on the plane going there or coming back.
Oh, must be a downtime. Hiatus time.
Oh, you know what? I was in the airport. I ran into... So I'm walking, right? I'm walking to the plane through the airport in New York, and I hear this guy going, Howard.
Just like that?
Yeah, so I was like, Howard. And you know me. I just keep walking, because if you stop, it only means you're going to get delayed.
Right.
It's going to be some nonsense. So then the guy starts yelling out, John McEnroe. So I see...
Oh, John McEnroe was yelling your name?
No, I'm a big fan of John McEnroe. I like John McEnroe. I always liked watching him play tennis. I always liked his wife.
Patty.
Both of them. Tatum and Patty.
Wow.
And I enjoy him when he does the commentary during tennis matches.
Yes.
Big fan. So I... you know, I go, how you doing, man? He goes, good. He goes, how you doing? I go, okay. He says, you going to Los Angeles? I go, yeah. He says, hey, I'll talk to you on the plane. I said, great. We get on the plane. No John McEnroe. I don't see him on there.
Must have been on another plane.
He was on my plane. I said to Stewart, where's John McEnroe? We were going to get together and talk. She goes, oh, he's in the back. I said, oh. I said, he's not in first class? She goes, I go, I don't know if she said he was in coach or in business.
Oh.
I don't even think there was a business. There was a small flight. And she goes, yeah, I guess he's not doing too good.
Oh, now,
so
come on. Get out of here.
I go,
everybody starts counting a man's money.
Yeah, I said, yeah, I know. She goes, I guess he ain't making as much money as he used to.
Ooh.
I said, wow. Wow.
Didn't he make enough?
I don't know, but he wasn't in first class. I'd love to ask him what happened there.
You know, that's very funny because we had the same thing with Patty Smythe once, remember?
Yeah.
She was on our plane, but she was sitting back in coach.
Yeah.
And then we saw her when we were getting off the plane, and she said from then on she flew first class.
Yeah, she was embarrassed.
She better tell John.
Yeah.
Should have sent him a note.
Well, first of all, his wife has some money, Patty.
He's got plenty of money.
Right? What's he doing? I was shocked.
Saving, scrimping.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I can think of is I know that when I tried to get on the flight, I got the last first-class seat, but then...
Maybe he couldn't get one.
But the one next to me actually was available.
Yeah. And they didn't bump him up even.
No.
Wow.
You know, I was lucky. There was one empty seat on the plane that was next to me.
Uh-huh.
So then this annoying Chinese woman, like middle-aged, like she's looking, she can barely speak English. She's like, oh, we want window, we want window, we want window. We want window seat. To me. So I go, okay, well, take it. I mean, what am I going to do? Tell her she can't sit there? I mean, she wanted to switch seats.
You should have told her they wouldn't know who she was if the plane crashed if she had the wrong seat.
Well, I don't know. And then, I don't know, she was like, I'd be watching a movie, you know, on those little TV screens, and she'd start pointing to my movie. What this? What movie this?
Oh, dear.
What movie this?
All involved.
And what I did was, I just ignored her. So she's pointing to my screen, and then finally I go, what is it? What movie this? I go, it's The Mummy. Oh.
I said you smell good.
Like, she was really annoying. And all the people in first class had their feet, like, they all had their shoes off, and you could see their feet.
Oh.
And they walk into the bathroom with socks.
With just, ooh.
Yeah, with pee. There's pee all over the floor.
And your feet will get wet.
Yeah, I mean, why do people get on a plane and have to take all their shoes off? They get undressed like they have, you know. I don't want to see your feet. And like all these broads, they all take off their shoes and their socks and their stinky feet, and they're like, you know, they're relaxing with their feet. I'm like, I hate feet. You know what I mean? And then like all of a sudden they just get up and they walk to the bathroom in their feet, and like, you know, they pee. Nobody pees straight on a plane. Nobody.
How can you?
How can you? I know I'm a guy. I stand there, right?
Yeah.
First of all, you can't sit,
right.
so you got to stand. You're standing. You're making a pee,
all of a sudden
and the plane moves. I'm all over the place, and I got to go. And then some ladies in there
with their feet.
and I'm just like, don't you put your shoes on?
Don't you have any feeling?
Yeah, God, don't you feel anything on your? Don't your feet get wet? And everyone's such a hippie. I hate hippies.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, it's just like disgusting. Everything's a disgust. I hate people.
Oh dear.
And then this woman, what do we eat? And then she gets her own personal movie, and she can't figure out how to work the movie thing, and then finally I just grab her goddamn headphones and plug them in for her, because she was making me pissed. Because like I'm trying to watch, and then she starts watching my movie over my shoulder. What you watching? Don't stick me next to these broads, these foreign broads. Honest to God, it's annoying.
You suck!
Oh, man. I don't know. So I went to Barfly. So Friday I went out to this restaurant called Ago. So Daisy Fuentes there. And I went to dinner.
Well, how did she look? Did she look fat to you?
No, she's pretty.
What's wrong with her?
Boy, I'd bang her in a minute.
Great ass!
I mean, her boobies could be bigger. She should get implants.
Nah.
No, because she's a big girl.
Fine without them.
Yeah. But I would bang her. I mean, you know. She's sitting like at the bar at Ago.
Well, is that a bad thing?
I don't know. Like, why isn't she at a table? What is she doing at the bar?
Trying to pick up guys, man.
Do you think?
Could be.
Yeah. I don't know.
Last time I saw her on some show, Roseanne, I think, she was saying she was single.
Yeah. Phil, what's up, babe?
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey.
Yeah, how come you bring that fool Mouse everywhere with you?
I didn't bring him. That's the thing. I didn't bring Ralph to L.A. with me.
Weren't you just there for meetings? Why did you take
Ralph heard that I was going to L.A., and also he heard that there was this big party at the Playboy Mansion Saturday night. Supposed to be the greatest party.
The greatest compilation of...
Yeah, and I got invited, but I didn't go because I'm married. So, listen to this. There's a party at the Playboy Mansion. Every girl has to show up in pajamas, which means lingerie, and guys have to wear pajamas, and it's all hot chicks.
Yeah.
So
you would have been in pajamas?
No, I wasn't going. I said that, and also Hefner takes pictures of her. I'm going to go there and have him take pictures of me in pajamas? Great. How do you explain that at home? You know. Go explain that.
That's a good one.
Right.
Ralph wanted to go to the pajama party?
Yeah, well, he went, evidently. He left a message on my machine saying...
He got in?
Well, yeah, he knows this dude, Hunter, that gets him into all these parties.
Oh, who's Hunter?
I don't know. And Rick Rubin was... I introduced Ralph to Rick Rubin, and Rick was going. I go, Rick, you're going to go in your pajamas? He goes, it is the greatest party in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going. I go, Rick, what time are you going? 11 o'clock. I think everyone starts getting the blood going.
Right, start till.
Yeah, I work. I mean, seriously, I'm the only guy in the world miserable. It's unbelievable. I work my ass off. Everybody else seems to be having a great time.
At least they get some downtime to go have a good time.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, man, I got to go home. Because my wife just got back from Europe. She visited Emily and Allison went for a week to Europe, to England and Paris. They're having fun. You know, it's kind of weird. You know, I just wish once in a while someone would say to me, hey, thank you for paying for this.
I
don't even get that. Thanks for busting your balls every goddamn day so we can go off first class on the Concorde and have fun. No. You don't get appreciated or something.
They went on the Concorde?
Yeah, they went on.
Jeez, Howard.
First class accommodations, food, everything.
The Concorde. They can't take the long flight.
No.
Why they got to be so quickly there?
Why? Because I make a lot of money. And
they got to get there fast.
And they got to be fast and spend it. But, I mean, just say, hey, we had a great time thanks to you who busts his balls getting up at 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning. And I have to leave.
What do they say?
I leave L.A. not to go to the Playboy party so that, you know.
What do they say?
I don't ever say anything.
No, what did they say? They come home.
They had a great time. They brought me back a souvenir T-shirt.
And they walk in the door and they go, wow.
Yeah, it was great. We had a great time.
Well, that's thanking you.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
That's not a thank you.
Okay.
That's not like, hey, thank God you make a living that I can pay.
You needed the direct link.
Once in a while I'd like to hear it. I mean, maybe once every 20 years I'd like to hear a thank you. I don't think I've heard one yet.
Well,
am I crazy to want that?
A vague reference.
Am I crazy to want that?
No,
I'm sitting here.
I don't know if you're complaining out of turn. I don't know. I mean, they came home and they told you what a great time they had.
Yeah.
That's telling you they appreciate it.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Do they say, wow, we sure are lucky?
No, never. 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 That's why guys have heart attacks and die.
I don't think it's never.
Never. You know, you're not there. How do you know?
I know that Allison has said this to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she says this. Oh, as long as she's thanking you.
No, she's not thanking me. She tells me how much she appreciates you.
Oh, really?
Oh, geez.
I've never heard it.
Tape it.
Tape it if you hear it, okay?
I haven't talked to her in a while. She could have stopped. But
right.
She used to say it.
You know, yeah, so, anyway, so I went to...
you didn't go to the Playboy party?
No, so I went, but I did get to go to this Barfly, which is unbelievable. You go in this place. It's a bar. They got great music. People can dance in the back, I guess, but I got seated at a table. There's like tables.
Okay.
And every girl that walks in is fabulous looking. I mean, like the best looking girls I've ever seen in my life. You think they're like everyone's a model. Like
you said, that's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
You know who was that?
Right after that, that's the most beautiful.
You know who was at my table? Heather Kozar, the Playboy Playmate of the Year. And you know what? She was getting lost there. You wouldn't even, she was with a friend who was wearing one of these belly shirts, had the best belly I ever saw. I said, what do you do? Where do you model? She goes, oh, I'm a cop from Ohio.
What?
Yeah, she's a cop, and she looks like a model. I go, where are you a cop?
What do you mean she's a cop from Ohio? What's she doing in L.A.? Her beat?
She was visiting Heather.
Trying to get discovered on her vacation.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm like,
one of Heather's hot friends.
Yeah, and I said, oh, you're moving to L.A., right? She goes, no, I'm in Ohio. I got a job. I'm a corrections officer. She says she's in the prison.
She's in prison
with men.
Wow.
And men have to look at that.
That's being in prison.
That's torture. No, I was in prison. And then a whole bunch of... And then some girl walks up to me and says, hey, Howard, I want to show you my breasts. And she pulls her shirt off right in the...
In the bar.
In the bar.
What place is this, Howard?
Barfly.
Because most places, what was it before, do you know?
I don't know. It was something before. They changed the name and then it gets hot again.
Right. That's what they have to do.
Recycle it.
Yeah, it's unreal. Unfriggin' real.
That's amazing.
Hot chick after hot chick.
So you enjoyed yourself?
Well, I don't know. I left. I left my friend Richie there and left Ralph there. And I went back and went to bed.
Oh, dear.
You left Ralph with Heather.
Heather was with her husband. That's a whole weird scene, too, because remember Heather Kozar?
Yeah.
The husband's like 40-something years old.
Right.
And she's like 19.
Right. Yeah. Right. Well, and he doesn't sit with her. He stands like a bodyguard, like in front of the table.
But she's under scrutiny. Right.
He doesn't sit with her?
No, he's like the bodyguard. It was a whole weird scene.
That is
I don't know what goes. I can't figure out L.A. and what goes on there.
I don't want to.
Yeah. I went over to Rick Rubin's house. Man, he's got some house. Rick Rubin is this dude who, he produces the Red Hot Chili Peppers and other bands, but he used to own, didn't he own Interscope Records or one of them?
No, he was with Def America.
Def Jam.
And then it became Def America.
Yeah. He's a real success. He produced my record album. He produced a million record albums. Boy, he's got some place.
Yeah?
Oh, my God.
What was going on there?
Nothing. I just wanted to see his
No, I
house.
meant what's in the house?
Just, well, first of all, Rick's like trying to be eccentric, I think.
Yes.
A little bit.
Well, he's been good at it so far.
He's got a huge, long beard, and he doesn't smoke. I've never seen him get high. Never gets high. Never drinks.
Nothing.
Telling me he's a vegan. He wouldn't even eat cheese. We had a little cheese pizza. He wouldn't eat cheese. and meanwhile, he's fat.
Okay, what does he eat? What is he?
He's telling me he's exercising, he's doing meditating, he's yogaing.
What?
I go, but Rick, you're chubby.
What's he doing?
I don't know. You're doing all this health stuff, but you're heavy.
You can hardly eat anything, and you're still eating the wrong stuff.
Yeah, so we went over his house.
Yeah.
And
that's like, how big is the spread?
I got to figure his house is at least 10,000 square feet, maybe more. Maybe more. And it's like right in the heart of L.A., but it overlooks like...
It's up in the hills?
Up in the hills, and then I can't figure out where I was, but just big rooms, and he's got a recording studio in his house. It's beautiful.
Wow.
It was hot. And then, you can walk out on balconies from each room. I was just like, man,
so
he's living.
everything has a view.
Yeah. And he's with hot chicks. Everyone's with the chicks. Everyone's with the chicks.
Outside, inside, out, living La Vida Loca. She'll push and pull you down. Living La Vida Loca.
Right.
Why?
So, so everyone was going to this. Everyone said, and then I see that guy Ian Ziering from Beverly Hills 90210, and his wife is like a Playboy playmate.
Yeah, she is a Playboy playmate.
Yeah, now she's one of the Bob Barker girls, you know?
Oh, what is that?
Price is Right.
Price is Right.
Yeah.
She turns the things.
Yeah.
Yum, yum.
She is beautiful. And he's like, hey, you going to the Playboy party tomorrow night? And I was like, no, I'm married. What's the point? I'm going to go there and meet chicks? F you. He seems like a nice guy, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, he seemed okay, you know? He's on my favorite show, Beverly Hills 90210.
I know.
So I told him, big fan. Did you see his wife?
So he's all excited about the party?
Yeah. I don't know why. And then I'm talking to Rick Rubin was like transfixed on Ian Ziering's wife. So I go, Rick, what's wrong? He goes, he goes, do you see her? I go, that's Ian's wife. He goes, who's Ian? I go, Beverly Hills 90210. He goes, what's that? I go, it's a TV show. Yeah, he doesn't have to know anything. He's into yoga and stuff.
He's in Rickland.
Yeah, he's in Rickland. I go, Rick, that's a TV show. That's his wife. He goes, she is the most perfect girl I've ever seen.
I would do her.
I go, Rick, easy. He goes, easy nothing. I got to look. And he just looked.
But what's his problem? He sees that every day.
Doesn't matter. He liked it.
Oh, my goodness.
It doesn't matter.
So basically, I ended up carpooling all the guys to the Playboy meeting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get everybody in, and then I leave. And even my agent said, well, you shouldn't be at the Playboy mansion at that party because,
what?
It's like not good for your, to be seen there. And I went, why? I'm a scumbag. Everyone,
Who are you?
Everybody thinks I'm a dog anyway.
I think it could raise your image.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well go there.
People think you're enjoying yourself.
Right.
You can't be seen. Who can?
I don't know.
Ralph.
I don't know. But all I know is Ralph left a message on my machine going, dude, this was the greatest thing, the greatest night of my life.
Oh,
So I don't know, we
we had a great time.
yeah.
He must have met Mr. Right.
Oh, man.
So you're killing yourself so
Yeah.
Ralph can cook.
So you see, everyone's having fun in Europe. Everyone's having fun out of
Ralph, thank you.
No, nobody thanks me. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, dear.
What am I doing with my life?
Thank you very much.
You know what I mean? Really, what am I doing? Help me figure it out. Son of a bitch. Yeah, Ron, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, good morning. Listen,
Not really.
Your boy Shannon Briggs was shooting his mouth off Friday.
Yeah, what happened with the
I know,
fight?
where's he today?
Did you go to the fight?
I went to the fight. Oh,
Did he
my
dedicate the
God.
fight to us?
Please, you told him to wait till after the fight?
Yeah.
And I don't know that I didn't see anybody talking to him.
What happened?
It was terrible. I got to speak honestly and frankly
Good.
here.
Go ahead.
And Shannon really should get out of fighting.
Really?
Out of boxing.
Hey, Rob.
He's got wonderful skills and a great body, but he doesn't have that killer instinct.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a bloody mess.
What was the outcome?
Fight. It
He
was
lost?
declared a draw.
But he lost.
But, yeah, I mean, Francois Botha almost handed him his head at the end of that.
So why was it a draw? Do you think it was fixed?
Because he rocked Botha in
the 8th round.
During one round of the fight and knocked him down. So it probably, some judges' scorecard could have probably seen it even. But basically, I mean, Botha is not going to beat anybody who's he's not going to beat Lennox Lewis. He's not going to beat Evander Holyfield. And if he can't beat Botha, he might as well leave.
Right.
Howard, he got rocked.
He got rocked.
He was bleeding from everything on his head at the end of the fight.
So didn't he say he'd come in here in a dress if he lost?
He said he would wear naked and wear a dunce cap.
Right.
No, he said he'd come in if he didn't win. Not if he lost, if he didn't
They didn't win, right. So he has to come in here naked and wear a dunce cap.
He looks so bad, Howard. You know how embarrassing it's got to be for that white Pillsbury French doughboy. They kicked his ass, and the only reason it was a draw was because he got one lucky punch off and knocked him down in the 8th round. Robin saw it.
You know what's amazing?
Right.
Thank you for the call. You know what's amazing?
Yeah.
This guy, Shannon Briggs, first of all, one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
And he's too nice for boxing.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's got everything going on. He's good looking.
He could be a model.
He's got a great physique. And he's one of the few human beings on the planet who gets on TV and thanks us.
But he doesn't win.
But he gets in the ring, and he was fighting a white guy.
And the white guy had a spare tire.
Right, he's fat.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Francois Botha, who you might have remembered fought Mike Tyson and gave Mike Tyson a little bit of a fight.
He's a heavy puncher.
Before Tyson knocked his ass on the ground.
Right.
And the whole thing here, I even said to Shannon Briggs, the whole thing is if you beat Botha, you get a fight with Mike Tyson, which is true. He does get a fight with Mike Tyson. He says, I'm going to kick his ass. I said, no, you're not.
Because he says it nicely, like, I'm going to kick his ass.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to win, Howard. He's the nicest guy, this Shannon Briggs.
I'll beat him up.
Well, Shannon, if you're listening, you got to come in here naked in a dunce cap today. He's supposed to be here naked in a dunce cap. He said
his blood was coming out of his ear.
Oh.
Blood was coming out of his mouth.
Probably brain damage.
Blood was coming from his eye.
Really?
I said, why mess up that beautiful face? Go model.
You were sitting in the front?
I was sitting like right there at ringside. I could see everything.
Did you say anything to him afterwards, like you bum?
I didn't see him afterwards. It was just, I didn't want to see him afterwards. There was not the kind of fight you want to talk to somebody after. I'm telling you, I thought his ear was going to come off.
Oh.
You sound like you were so close to the ring that your breasts were probably resting on the floor of the ring.
Oh.
Is that true?
Not quite.
Right, but pretty close.
Oh, that's comfy. And I was sitting right behind Botha's wife, which was also very dramatic, because when he was getting beaten, his wife was crying. She had her head in her hand.
Oh, my God. Is she nice looking?
I didn't really see her face because she was directly in front of me, but she looked attractive from the side.
Right.
She was, nice figure and everything.
Oh, yeah?
But, man.
She wearing a bra?
I don't know, Howard.
See, I should have been there.
There's a cup size.
I know these things.
Cup size. She wearing panties?
A nice lady.
I would have had my hand on her leg. Hey, let me comfort you, honey. Yeah.
Oh, but that was one of the bloodiest fights I have ever seen. He was Botha was bleeding. He was bleeding. You couldn't tell whose blood was what.
Really? Well, with any luck today, if you stay tuned, Shannon Briggs will be here. He will strip down nude and wear a dunce cap that says loser.
But I can't go to any more of these fights because I'm screaming, trying to wake him up. Shannon, he didn't throw a punch in the last round.
Really? I got to get a tape of it. Yeah, Rick, you're on the air.
Hey, Rick, Howard, I just saw your movie this weekend on USA.
Oh, did they run it?
No, my girlfriend works for USA Network.
Yeah.
And I got a production copy already.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I just want to say that's even funnier than the first one because you keep coming in, and it's so funny.
Yeah, by the way, the premiere of Private Parts is on USA Network. And I'm going to give a nice shout-out to this USA Network. They just sent me a couple of promos that they're going to run on USA Network. Like, they make these promo reels announcing the fact that the movie's going to be on. Mm-hmm. And they did a beautiful job. They really did a beautiful job. I got no complaint. Usually with that, I have some complaints and everything. And also, we went ahead and shot a couple of things where, as this guy says, Rick says, it's a little different, the version for TV.
Nothing cut out.
No, nothing's cut out.
No, Paramount, I guess, ran you guys they couldn't cut. USA couldn't edit it at all.
Well, no, what happened was USA was going to edit the movie, would have butchered it. It would have made no sense. And in fact, even Betty Thomas, the director, wanted to take her name off it. They were going to butcher it so bad. Yeah, that's how bad it was going to be.
They even had stupid Stuttering John at the end. They didn't even cut it.
Yeah, so we came up with a way that they wouldn't have to edit out material, and also I walk on and explain things a few times. It makes it. I think it's a little more fun. Right?
It's like watching a new movie.
Yeah, it's fun.
So funny.
Yeah, good. Okay, well, I want to do something a little extra there. Okay.
You did it.
All right, thanks, bro.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, so I don't know when that debuts or premieres.
I thought it was August 27th. Yeah. That's why I was shocked that he said he had seen it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just happy it's going to be on cable because that just brings a whole new audience to the film. It's a nice thing about making a movie. It's just out there forever, especially if you like it. If you hate it, then that's embarrassing.
It's a bad thing because it's out there forever.
Yeah, but I'm kind of proud of that movie, so. Also proud of a couple other things I'm working on. I was out on the coast, and we're very, very deep into this show called Son of the Beach, starring Tim Stack. And I should mention the other guys who write it, but I'm just kind of spaced out right now. But it's going to be a great show. I think that's going to probably start airing in December or January. We're going to start shooting in, I don't know, maybe September or October.
Oh, God.
And FX likes the show so much that they actually want to increase it to 13 episodes.
Wow. Right
off the bat. So I'm very, very excited about that.
But I was just thinking that'll be another group of people who, well, you'll be reading about having a good time while you're still working.
Oh, yeah, they're talking about, hey, we can't wait. You know, the show takes place on the beach with lots of hot chicks. And, like, Tim's like, well, we got to start casting soon. And I go, you mean I'm going to miss all that? So every project I'm involved in, people have tons of fun.
Yes, and you're still here.
And I'm still here working.
You're in charge of it.
The wife and kids are in Europe, first class.
Ralph's getting shrimp.
Ralph's a shrimp at the Playboy Mansion.
And the guys are out there casting for Son of the
Beach.
And you're here.
And I'm here working.
4:30.
I work. And by the way, I couldn't sleep last night.
But you're here.
But I'm here. I'm here like a dog. Somebody just
shoot me.
That's it. Well, at least Shannon Briggs had a bad weekend.
Yeah.
I hope he comes in here and keeps his word. I hope he's a man of his word, at least.
I bet he's going to be, yeah. Well, I didn't lose, but
yeah.
It was just awful. And the whole crowd was booing after the decision was read because it was so ridiculous.
Hey, you're on the air, Ed.
Hey, Howard.
How are you?
All right, how are you?
Okay.
That's good. I didn't get much sleep myself. I could be in bed right now. Anyway, I wanted to thank you for all the great laughs you've given me.
Thank you.
Hey, and I do appreciate, the hard work that you
All right, thank you. Do you have a point?
Yes, I do. Do you ever miss not being not famous, just going out into the public and...
Oh, do you ever want to be anonymous again?
Yeah, anonymous. That's exactly.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. There are days that, I would like to go to stores and maybe go shopping, or even like I went to the movies. I went to see Inspector Gadget with my kid, and, everybody watches everything you do.
Right.
Even if they, so but I must tell you, I love being famous. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I've been famous since I would say since I'm about 25 years old.
Uh-huh.
And I remember what it was like not being famous.
I don't know.
The reality is, if I went to Argo to have dinner...
You wouldn't have gotten in.
I wouldn't have gotten in. And in reality, Daisy Fuentes would have spit on me if I wasn't famous. So, to me, being famous is important because first of all, I have very low self-esteem. I'll be honest with you. I'm an insecure guy. I wasn't the type that could walk around and easily meet people. I had trouble fitting in. I'm disturbed. I'm self-conscious, almost bordering on paranoid. And being famous takes all of that away for me.
Well, you can actually act like somebody's chasing you.
Right. So I need to be famous, obviously. There is a great need there.
Oh, well.
But there are days that I wake up and I go, man, it would be great to just go for a walk and not have everybody stare at me.
Well, believe it or not, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. I would rather
believe
be
that.
A normal, average guy.
I believe that. I believe you're probably having more fun than I am.
Rather be a one-legged busboy.
Right.
Oh, all right. Well, I just wanted to, ask you that question.
Thank you. Well, thank you. I appreciate your question.
All right, thanks, Howard.
And I appreciate my honesty. Thank you.
Yeah, I have to thank the people at the fight. I got
practically
the biggest ovation that they gave that night. It's not a me thing. It was for the show. But, a lot of our fans were there, and they really cheered when they called my name.
Really, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a good feeling,
It is good.
Hey, it is good to be famous.
Raymond, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how are you? Howard, aren't dogs so much better than people?
Yes. Oh, I love
you
it.
on these tirades, man.
I tell you
Isn't it
something.
so simple with a dog?
I love my dog. I love that dog like you would not believe.
Now, let me ask you. If you sent your dog to Europe and he can come back and thank you, you wouldn't mind, right?
Right.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, then.
Thank you.
What?
I don't know. I just said thank you. It's very annoying. Okay, let's take a break. We have so much show for you today. Jolie Fisher is stopping by.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Don't ask. I met her.
She has a very interesting history.
Yeah, I met Jolie Fisher, and I'll tell you why she's on the show. Believe me, she's good to look at.
Howard, she's going to play 2 truths and a lie.
Right.
We're going to play with her, I should say.
Oh, she gave us 2 truths and a lie?
That's right.
Good.
Cool.
All right. And we'll explain who she is. She used to be on the Ellen Show.
And isn't she on some other show now or something?
What?
Isn't she on some other show now?
She's in Inspector Gadget. But,
oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll explain everything.
And
also, we have tons of celebrity interviews today.
Yeah, why?
From Gary Garver and Stuttering John. We were over at the Magic Johnson Celebrity Golf Tournament.
Oh.
We have interviews with Magic himself.
Wow.
We were over at all different kinds of events. Wait till you see all the celebrities we had to interview. And then there's other things. And I see a lot of people on the phone. I'll get to you in a second. I just have to take a break because everybody here is very greedy.
Before you go, let me just give a shout-out to the people at the Taj Mahal, the Trump Taj Mahal, down in Atlantic City. Very sweet.
Got some nice treatment over there?
Very sweet to me this weekend. And a special hello to Christine Steelman. Here, she was a great hostess.
Would you get that written down?
No! me. I'll be back again.
I had to yell at Scott the other day.
You're getting pretty.
What?
I heard a description of a personality type yesterday, and that's Howard. Perfect.
No, because Scott was being lazy. That's no excuse.
Scott is Scott.
No, Scott's going to be a new Scott when I'm done with him.
You're going to remake Scott?
Yeah, or else he's out of here and let him kidnap me and take me to the bank and withdraw $20,000.
You know that those meetings have become this big discussion before you walk in on like who doesn't want to be the target.
Right.
You know, and everybody.
Well, whatever. It's not supposed to be like that. It's just it pisses me off.
I know.
When I can't get material. You're my next target.
I'm your last target.
No, you I'm going to have a private meeting with.
Well, he's like every other week, and then you pick a new person.
Yeah, right.
I'm so thrilled because this week we have guests in.
Right.
So I know I can't get yelled at. I'm pretty sure I can't get yelled at in front of the guests, although it's not out of the question.
And then you may come back and be the one who puts the gun in his back.
I prefer to yell at you in front of guests. I need an audience.
No, because one week we had guests in, and it was like you were like a whole different guy.
Oh, was I really? Who was the guest?
Paul Turner.
Oh, get out of here.
I don't remember that.
Because the meeting was pleasant and everybody had done what they're supposed to do.
Nothing came up that week.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, it's Paul Turner was the guest. Get out of here, big tooth bastard. I'm going to yell at you on purpose now in front of those people.
What happened was these guys decided that they were going to rob.
Who knew Paul Turner was there?
Who even knew?
Yeah, who knew? He was sitting right next to Howard.
That's Gary's observation, completely wrong.
Got it easy this week.
I got it easy this week. Paul Turner's here. You should bring Paul Turner in every week, then you won't get yelled at.
Get a cardboard cutout.
All right, go ahead, Robin.
They put a gun in this guy's back, took him to the bank, and they were originally planning to rob him of $100,000.
Wish Paul Turner was there.
Then it wouldn't have happened.
Then it wouldn't have happened. They would have been embarrassed.
No one would have canceled.
There was no yelling at the meeting because Paul Turner was there.
Paul Turner.
He's such a jerk.
When we have Paul Turner at the meetings, no one gets yelled at.
Yeah, why don't you record one of those yelling sessions and play it back on the air?
Be my guest.
Good idea.
Believe me, I wish that then you could listen to him and maybe learn something finally after 10 years.
I wish you could listen to him and see how embarrassing it is for everyone involved.
Yeah, well, you know what? If some people did their jobs around here, Gary, maybe I wouldn't have to yell. Like, maybe I wouldn't have to lay awake at night wondering if you guys follow what I tell you to do.
Right, because, we all sit in lounge chairs drinking big margaritas around here.
No, we all get on our computers only 3 days a week at home and don't replicate and don't read the memos.
Well, we all don't have the money to go out and buy brand new computers, Howard.
You've got a computer at home, Gary.
That's right, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. My computer
Your computer hasn't worked this week?
No, my computer works fine for everything except Lotus Notes.
Good. Well, maybe for your future job, you better get on a good computer.
Is that some sort of a threat?
Yes.
Just curious.
That's a threat.
Okay, take it as one.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Is that a threat?
But he doesn't even know when a threat is made. This is my problem with him.
Hold on, I'm looking up threat.
He's the producer of the show who has to read memos, and he can't read the memos.
All he had to do was sit back there and be quiet and keep his hand off that button.
Yeah, he can't do it, though.
Can't do it, Robin. It's not him, it's you. You can listen to him day in and day out. It's your voice.
I didn't say a word. We were doing the news. All of a sudden, you break in.
Hey, Gary.
Why, did you make the Paul Turner joke for the 50th time? Drop dead, both of you.
Oh.
Hey, Gary, maybe you ought to get Paul Turner in here. I won't yell at you.
Yeah, that's really funny.
I'm not being funny. I don't like to yell in front of him.
Serious.
You better bring him in here. Maybe then he won't get yelled at.
Yeah, maybe.
You have no idea how embarrassing it is for me when I look for a bit and it's not here because you guys decide on your own that you're not going to produce it.
Why don't you talk about the 100 times?
You think that is embarrassing? I don't care about the 100 times.
No, why don't you talk about the 100 times you look for bits and you can't find them and you scream like a maniac when they're right in front of you under your papers?
Hey, Gary, you can always take over the show in 3 years when I retire.
I'm not looking to take over
We'll
the show.
see you do it.
I'm not looking to take over the show. I just don't think it's fair to be yelled at in front of people and emasculated.
Well, then do your job and it won't happen.
Okay, I'll start trying to do a better job.
There's got to be a better way to get back than to yell at him through a puppet.
If Paul Turner was here, I wouldn't be doing any of this.
We need a Paul Turner puppet.
What a read on that situation. We even knew Paul Turner was in the room.
Yeah, it would be so hard to tell, Howard. He was sitting right next to you.
Yeah, I wasn't busy looking at him.
I guess I was.
Because, Gary, that was one of the weeks where you didn't have to be yelled at because you did your job.
Yeah, so far I'm 2 for 8.
Good. Keep
2 weeks
rolling.
not yelled at and 8 weeks getting yelled at.
You could always go to another radio show or perhaps a TV show.
I'm not unhappy here. I just wouldn't like to be yelled at. I didn't say I was unhappy.
Well, do your job. You won't get yelled at.
Sometimes I don't know what my job is, Howard. It changes on a daily basis. The parameters grow.
No, the job is the same. And by the way, no day will ever be the same. Have you not realized that?
I didn't say it has to be the same, but there has to be some consistency.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll work on that. We'll make it consistent for you.
Now you've got your assignment.
Now I have my assignment. Make Gary's job consistent.
I would never dream of assigning you anything.
Gary, why don't we do the same radio show every day with the same guests and the same jokes, and then everything would be consistent?
You can reduce it to that, but you know it's more than that.
You know what Gary's favorite movie is? Groundhog Day. He wakes up every day and his job's the same.
It's the same day.
Gary, you can have it. It's called working in the post office.
I know what to do today.
I know what to do today. I got to sort the mail.
1171.
Time to make the donuts.
Time to make a donut. Where was it? His dad working? An ice cream store. Yeah, today I'm going to get ice cream. That's what you call having a job where everything is the same every day.
Stir the vanilla.
Jackie, you just shut up.
Stir the chocolate.
No, wait a second. I used the wrong spoon. I used my chocolate spoon for my vanilla.
Howard, you know as well as I do. I mean, listen, if you want to crack jokes, but you know as well as I do that even though the show's different on a daily basis, there are certain constants and things
Like
that we
what?
can work on and we don't.
Okay, like what?
Like the notes that I write for you on the guest, you could look at and respond to me in some way so I'd have...
And how many times have I told you that I've read the Drew Carey notes to just put them in bullet points? He hands me today. Today he hands me...
Hold on a second. Why don't you let me
Drew
respond?
Carey's coming in.
Why don't you let me respond?
He hands me on the air a book of notes. It's unbelievable. And I said, well, Gary, what am I going to do? Read while Drew Carey's here? He goes, well, I thought you were supposed to read through the notes. I said, I did, but now that I'm on the air, I can't sit and read on the air.
Read through them and tell me what you like about them.
I told you I liked them. I said, final copy. They're good. Just make them into questions.
every note that was in.
He hands me the Constitution of the United States and says, "Here, go interview Drew Carey."
We the people of the
It's
House.
the OJ transcript.
Yeah, and I mean, there might be something good in those notes, but go try and sift through them inside of 3 seconds. And I got Tom telling me to read 30 live commercials. Here's some notes for Drew Carey.
Enough reading to do.
Please give them to me. At least give them to me at the beginning of the show. I do. I'm just telling you, I read them when you send them to me, but I can't commit them to memory.
But you don't.
Oh,
he's
here he is.
Oh, it was better yelling
I
at you
don't.
through the
No, get back on the box. I won't talk to you this way. No, get back on the box.
I don't want to.
All right, I'll turn off your mic. All right, you're out. All right, Robin, finish the news.
Now he's going to run from mic to mic.
Your mic is in the other room.
He needs the exercise.
He does. He's so fat.
My God.
Man. He's now wearing like a tent. He's got a shirt on today.
He handed it down to me. You don't always read the notes.
I do. What notes haven't I read, Gar?
And what would be the big deal, Howard?
What notes haven't I read, Gar?
And Howard, if I give you something at the beginning of the show,
okay,
you can't be interested in it at 6. It's not a bad thing, but you're very busy.
All right, if you hand me a basket full of notes the size of the United States Constitution,
but Howard, why can't you?
The second Drew Carey comes in, I am telling you, don't ask me why can't I. I'm telling you, I can't absorb all of those notes in one shot. I'm telling you my needs.
But I give you stuff in the beginning of the show, and then you don't look at it.
I told you I look at it the night before. I want it in question form. Why is that hard for you to understand?
Because so everything that's in the notes, forget about the Drew Carey notes.
He doesn't care. He doesn't want to listen.
Yes, I read them. Yes, I read them.
Shut up, you bastard. I'll check the crap out of both of you.
Here's what you do, Gar, okay? How about this? I'll spell it out for you.
I'll turn the radio off.
I'm going to do your job for you, okay? You ask me a question, I'll give you the answer, because I don't want to bore the audience.
Can't hear you.
All right. Here's what you do. You have a paragraph of information, leave it there. On top, put the question, and in yellow highlighter, put the question. If I want to read deeper into it, I will. Oh, there's a system. That's the easiest thing in the world to do. He won't do it. And then he says to me, why can't you take these pile of notes and do something with them?
Why are we having this discussion on the air? This
I don't know.
It's supposed to be an entertainment show.
There's nothing entertaining going on here.
Dealing with the inner workings of the show on the air.
These guys get upset when I yell because here's what I do. I'm a stupid guy. I've got about 10 people working on this show. Gary tells me there's not enough people working on the show. All right? Because Gary's busy. He's on the phone with appearances. I got a part-time producer. Everyone's in show business on this show, okay? So he's got his charities. He's got his charities. He's got his. He's on the phone, wheeling and dealing all day. He logs onto his notes a couple of times a week, and I tell him what I need. I tell Scott, the engineer. I say, "Hey, Scott, here's what I need. You know what? I need a bit this morning." No, I'm not talking.
Just stop being funny.
No, that's right. I say to Scott, the engineer, "I need a bit. Can you bring it in here this morning?" Gary gives it to him. Scott forgets about it. Gary forgets about it. They decide not to give it to me. So Gary gets upset because I yell. Well, I think I have a right to yell. I work hard on this material.
Howard, there was
coming up with it. I was up at night getting Kathy and getting some interns to run out on the street to do a bit.
A lot of work went into it to create it, and then it didn't get played.
You should have been angrier than I am. This is why I'm really mad at you. You should have been angrier than I am.
I was angry.
I shouldn't have been the one that even had to yell in that meeting.
I started to. You just take over.
Yeah, well, you're not getting through to
Howard,
Scott.
if you can't be in a meeting where you can't yell, you ain't happy.
Well, I shouldn't be yelling.
Well, we all agree that.
A real producer yells for me.
He left very unhappy.
My point is,
and whenever
did I yell to Scott in front of everyone?
Yes,
Damn
you
right
did.
I
Yes,
did. Because you want to know something? He wasn't doing what I asked
And you
him
know
to
what?
do.
Can I just tell you something? While
And
we're on
Gary,
subject?
as another guy.
As long as we're going to be open and honest about stuff, you know what the most insulting part of the day for me was?
Yes.
Was that you do that to me all the time. I mean,
Right.
you really let me have it, right?
That's right.
And then you just go home. It's no big deal.
Right.
You actually walk back and apologize to Scott. Hey, gee, I'm sorry I came down a little hard on you.
That's
Like,
right.
What am I?
That's right.
What am I, like the orphan here?
Yeah. You
You would talk to me like that and never blink another eye. about it.
Scott has the saddest life I've ever seen out of any human being.
Well, I'm working on catching
Scott might be as sad as they come. All right?
So that's a good thing. He doesn't feel as sorry for you.
I don't feel sorry for you.
I know that.
All right? Scott is pathetic. But he's also very talented. I hold out some hope for him.
And me?
I don't know. The thought is still ruminating in my mind that you might not have any hope.
13 years it's been ruminating.
I'm bringing you along. I'm trying.
I just started my 14th year last week. That's some thought in there.
He's working on it.
We'll see.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Well, maybe the next meeting you and Scott will bring in Paul Turner, and you'll be safe.
Now we'll bring in these other people. I'm sure you'll yell at me on purpose.
No, we're not. And then if I don't yell at him, he goes, "Well, there was a meeting where you didn't yell because Paul Turner was there." No, because you did fine.
No, I actually made a mistake in that meeting, and you handled it fine. There was something
Gary, you're allowed to make mistakes.
I am,
but you can't be a part-time producer.
And I'm not. What makes you? Where do you think I'm a part-time producer?
You have to be logged on to Lotus Notes every night. You have to be logged on to your computer every night, and even Saturdays and Sundays. Yeah,
and I do. I go in, but it's.
No, you don't.
You the problem.
I told you what you do. You download about 161 messages in one shot. I have a database I look at to see who logs in.
Howard, it's because of the problems
Fred
I have
logs on about 900 times a day. Jackie logs on 900 times a day.
Howard, it's because of the problem. I'm having it fixed, but
no, your computer was fixed. Your computer was fixed.
It's not fixed. You want to come and watch how it works? Why don't you ask Freddie about it? Ask Freddie about how it works on a Mac.
Your computer is fixed this week, and you only logged on 3 times.
It's not fixed. My computer is not fixed.
Your computer is fixed.
It is not fixed.
What's wrong with it?
You do not understand how
what is wrong with
that program.
What is wrong with your computer this week? This past week that you logged in 3 times?
It's not this past week. It's been the past 4 months.
I understand. What about this past week?
I'm telling you,
was your computer working this past week?
It works very, very, very slowly.
Okay.
So slowly that by the time I finish my dinner and put my kid to bed at 9 o'clock, it'll take me 25 minutes to replicate, and sometimes as much as 2 minutes to open up one single note.
Because you replicate 161 messages.
That's not what it's about.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
not what
whatever.
It's about.
I'm telling you, I watch your activity.
But one has nothing to do with the other.
As soon as I can keep my eye on you, I know what you're up to.
You are. You're like
nonsense.
You're like a scary human.
That's right. I know what you're doing. I'm wise to you.
But it doesn't matter. One has nothing to do with the other.
Okay.
That's your little Nazi you have out at the house.
Okay. Who's that?
You know who.
That has nothing to do with her. I have a database that makes me watch.
Me open up my notes.
No, I have a readout of who logs on when. And don't call anybody a Nazi because they do their job. You know, whoever catches Gary is a Nazi.
He just digs his hole deeper.
He digs his hole deeper. Anybody who does their job is a Nazi.
It was almost over. You now fueled your own fire.
I don't even hear you.
I know you don't, but I'm not even helping this one along.
How long have we been on Lotus Notes? Year and a half?
Yeah.
At what point will Robin be joining us?
I don't need Robin on there.
Sure we do.
I need you on there.
No, sure we do. But
what do I need her on there for?
Because it's a whole creative thing. It's a team. We're all involved in different things.
You, Jackie, and Fred, and Kathy have to be on there. No one else.
It wouldn't be nice, though.
It'd be wonderful if she was on there, but I don't need her to be on there.
But I still would be on the whole thing anyway.
Most of the stuff I don't even want to know about. You don't know that?
I know that.
Okay. Go ahead. Go back to your hole.
No.
Come on. Unbelievable that you don't know that. What's the matter with you?
Now go to the call where people say they could do the job better than me.
Scott, you're on the air. Hi, what's up?
Scott, king of all drunks. I'm bombed 24 hours a day. I even got an IV bottle here so I can drink while I sleep. My VCR is programmed to record the E! Show every night, and I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning, listen to the whole show, and tape that too. This guy's got to be a real moron. He can't do the job.
He's right. He's right. And he don't like being yelled at, and anyone who does their job is a Nazi, and people are watching him.
Yeah.
Oh, my. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful description of somebody.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
That's a Nazi. That's your Nazi out there. Nazi. Everyone's a Nazi. Anybody who does their job is a Nazi. That's what I love.
Keep going.
Let's see who else we got.
Hey, Howard. Good morning.
Yes.
I got a little story to tell you.
You know, I gotta go. I can't take it here. I forget it. It's fine. I came to some conclusions. Go ahead, Robin. Finish the news, please.
Thank you.
Yes.
Former presidential candidate, or vice presidential candidate, Geraldine Ferraro is considering a run for the Senate seat, the U.S. Senate seat representing New York against Senator Alphonse D'Amato, who is expected to run for re-election.
Gary would be a good campaign manager for Geraldine Ferraro.
You would
Maybe
like to hook them
if
up?
she's looking for a campaign manager. A highly organized individual. Perfect. You know, I had no problem with him until he started in with me just now.
This is what I'm saying. This was something that didn't have to happen.
No, he always digs his own grave.
He created it himself.
He always digs a hole for himself. I had no problem with him.
And then it was about to go away, and then he had to get on the squawk box.
I know.
And then it was going away, and then he had to come in.
You cause your own problems.
You were just laughing at something.
I had no problem with you. I had no problem with you.
Fun.
I just sat back here. And I Robin's doing the D'Amato story, and
I had no problem with you.
I said, "Cool, they're back in the news." And
See, you have yet to realize you're my producer. You're my management. You got to be the one yelling at people. You got to be the one taking charge. You're not the guy who sits there and calls people Nazis. Those are the people who are supposed to be helping you.
It doesn't always turn out that way.
All right.
This is a dumb conversation to have for
No,
our
it's
listeners.
not. We'll have it.
But it's about opening up your database, and opening up a piece of mail, even if you replicate every night. But
you don't.
But even if you did, it wouldn't matter because I do replicate a bunch of days in a row.
Well, how could you not replicate every night?
You can't open up your mail. It just takes a long time.
You replicate on a Sunday night. How can you know what's going on?
Howard, you don't. It's like talking with dice. You don't talk to somebody.
All right.
You don't want to hear me.
I'm hearing you. You're saying it doesn't work. I'm telling you it does.
I'm telling you that if you came to my house and I downloaded 50 notes, say 50, for argument's sake, to open up one database.
Now I have
one
to go to
note
his house.
Takes a long time. But you don't want to listen. Do
you want me to go to your house and solve your problem?
As soon as I start to make a little sense, you just make a joke or go off into another direction.
All right, whatever. I don't know. If I was the producer of the show, I would solve the problem.
But you don't want to hear it.
Find a way to solve it.
I have found a way to solve it. I'm getting a new computer on the 28th.
Way to go.
It's an Apple. And that is because that is a computer that my wife works with.
All right, whatever. He does whatever his wife tells him to do. All right.
She shouldn't work.
Very good. You did great.
Did
you
what
distinguished yourself today.
Attacking people who haven't done anything.
That woman has never said a word to me about Gary.
Yeah.
That's true.
He still doesn't believe you.
I think everybody on the show talks about everybody sooner or later.
Okay, whatever.
Well, just because you're talking about everybody doesn't mean everybody else is doing
like to
it.
say I have never talked about Fred.
Robin, let's get a camera on you during a commercial talking about everybody. But let's go back to the news.
I do my job during the commercial.
And that's my job.
I'm around here not talking to anybody.
All right, this is ridiculous. Let's end it.
Go, because you keep doing it.
You keep distracting your ball.
I want to start the new story.
All right, go ahead. Go into your office and do whatever it is you do.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead. Go replicate. He's buying an apple because his wife's work. That dopey work.
Don't they already have an apple? Let her have that.
Let her have that apple and buy yourself a new computer. Why are you buying another Apple?
Because I don't have room for two computers in my house.
You don't?
No.
How do you have room for a treadmill?
I put it against the wall. It lifts up.
So why don't you put the PC instead of the treadmill? Then you'll be able to do your job. You know you're not going to use the treadmill.
Hasn't been effective so far.
That's more likely he'll use
Jackie, you get fatter by the day. How do you keep making fat jokes? You put on a bra.
Come on over, babe.
I did. And it was close.
You eclipsed me.
Eclipsed me.
The guys in the East room said they couldn't believe you stood up next to me.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Remember they.
All right, listen, this is a discussion for off the air. I do not want to have this on the air.
Really?
I really don't.
Then why'd you decide that now?
Because you put my back up against the wall.
Do we all agree that we're done?
I only yell when they're guests.
Do we all agree that we're done?
Did you have 3 donuts today or not?
5.
Did you really?
Hell yeah.
So what do you got a treadmill for? Get a computer so you can do your work.
Or put the donuts on the treadmill. You'll walk
Yeah, really.
5, baby. And I ain't done yet.
Bring him a donut.
You're out of control.
That's 3 that those Nazis in the office saw.
Right. All right, go back and have
crazy.
fun. Go ahead. You're having a good life. Go ahead. I'm still working on Gary's computer and why he bought another apple.
Don't try to get into his head.
It's my wife's work.
And my wife is allowed to work.
I don't stop your wife from working. Give her that old junky computer. The one she made you buy in the first place.
It's an apple.
He's so proud of that. Now again he won't be able to do his work.
When do we get to be done?
He bought another apple.
Gary, if you'd be quiet, we wouldn't have material.
He's telling me the apple was no good.
Yeah.
And now he bought another apple.
My Apple takes forever to download, so I went and got
an apple.
I solved the problem. Oh, good. You solved the problem. What'd you do? I bought an apple.
We don't have room for 2 computers.
I got rid of my Apple.
You got room for a treadmill? Oh.
That's because the treadmill lifts up and I'm not going to use it.
If it was my job, I'd make some room for it.
Oh, boy.
I don't think he realizes he needs the computer at home.
You're going to spend time.
Okay, I'm fascinated by my producer. I'm sorry. I'm just fascinated by the thinking that goes on. If I'm not there to think for him. He went and bought another apple. I'm sorry. I'm totally distracted now.
If you come to my house,
you would see.
Robin, let me just ask you a question. Could you sit in here while Howard and I sat there and goofed on you and shut up? Could you do that?
and there's that Nazi calling from your house.
Yeah, the Nazi.
Just answer the question.
Well, you know, Apple has good video games. A Princess of Persia.
There you go.
Save the princess.
If the Apple Corporation goes under, well, what will my excuse be? I apologize to my audience for that behind-the-scenes look.
Well, with all these guests here, I'm amazed that you yelled at him.
Well, let's all have a pleasant weekend.
Yeah.
And that was something. That was really some way to end the show.
And, you know, that's it, but that's so.
Right.
I think that sums it
Well,
all
because Gary says I never apologized. And what I said to Scott after the meeting was, I said, Scott, listen to me. I got very heated in there. But I believe in your talents. I believe you're a talented guy.
And you never say anything like this to Gary?
I've said this a million times to Gary, but it, you know.
Rolls off.
I am
rolls
sorry.
off. And I'll say it to Gary. I believe you're a talented guy. You bald bastard. Because he wants me to say to him what I said to Scott. No, Gary was... Gary, here, I'll say it to you exactly what I said to Scott. That's not an apology. It's saying I believe... The reason I have you here is because I believe in you. Say this. I can be somebody.
I can be somebody.
Yeah, right. No, what I'm saying is I believe in you.
It'd be nice to hear once in a while.
Well, you're hearing it now.
Sometimes-
I'll do it right in front of the audience. I believe in you.
Well, I believe in you. I think
All right,
you're the most talented guy in radio.
There you go. And here's the deal.
You can ruin anything.
I'm just looking to be inspired by your brilliance. That is all.
Yeah.
Well, because you're so brilliant, I am disappointed when your brilliance is not there. I know that you're gypping me of your brilliance.
Make him proud.
Practically stealing from you.
That's what I say to Scott. I said to Scott, I've seen the work you've done. You're capable of even more than we give you. Did I not say that to him?
Yes, you did.
I did. In the words of Lucky Luciano.
What?
What? No, let me tell you something. You are a talent, and we're blessed to have you here. I know that. I know if you were stolen away tomorrow, I'd be destroyed. But no, I'm being serious. But I know that your brilliance, I need it 24 hours a day. It's not enough for me. You know what? You're like a pro bowler. You know what you bowl? 290. I want 300. That's all. It's not that you're off by a lot. You just need 10 more points.
And he knows you can bowl 300.
Yeah, I know you can. Because without tuchus, I know you can't run. But bowling, I believe you could do. Go ahead. Now go charm me. Go show me your brilliance. Thank you.
Right this second?
Thank you for being so brilliant and working for me. That's all. That's what I said to Scott.
Now, will you remember this?
I will remember till the day I die, Robin.
Thank you. Seriously, I believe in you a lot. I believe you're very talented.
Believe me, he's told me this off the air. I know he's telling me the truth.
I'm telling you the truth.
I keep waiting for the punchline.
There's no punchline.
Yeah, he's told me
I'm
that.
telling you.
Well,
I've told Robin. I believe Gary, because he said to me many times, "Why don't you get rid of Gary?"
Oh, stop it! Here he goes again.
There's the Nazi. You want somebody who talks to me about you.
Lie.
Robin can't stop talking about you.
I believe it's been...
I don't even talk to you anymore.
I got to tell you, I genuinely
Laura,
believe...
who works at my house, does not talk to me about you.
I think you're wrong, Howard. I believe it's been a number of years since Robin said you should fire me.
Well,
I don't
you'd
say
be
that
wrong.
anymore. He won't listen.
No, I believe in you. And you tell your wife I believe in you. And tell anyone you meet on the street today that I believe in you.
That's about me and you, man. It's not about me and my wife or me or anybody on the street.
You
It's
are
about me and you.
terrific. Terrific.
He's told me many times. We put a lot on Gary. I expect a lot of him.
In fact, now there's 10 times more on you than there's been last week.
And Howard,
but I know you'll handle it.
I think I'm not just blowing smoke up your
Thank
butt. I
you.
think you're the greatest talent. I would never
I don't
dream.
think he needs to hear
I don't need to hear
No,
that.
but
I don't want to.
But I want you to know.
I don't want you to compliment me.
I would never dream.
I'm going to cut you off your microphone if you compliment me.
You just always say,
no,
where
you're
would
going to
you
embarrass
go?
me. No, I know exactly how you feel about
I would never dream of working for another radio person because it would be a drag. Working for another radio person would be substandard.
And believe me, there isn't a night I lay in bed. I'm not nervous you're going to get stolen away. All right, so listen to me.
Now you're going a little.
I know there was that one night that you were really weirded out because the Lisa Sliwa people had contacted me.
That's right.
You were
That
a little
really
upset.
I was upset. I don't want to lose you. No, listen to me. You do a great job. We have differences because it's a very fast pace in here. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot to keep track of. But you, like a bowler who bowls 290. In fact, you remind me of a bowling ball. I think there's 3 holes in your head. I can stick my fingers in.
If a guy bowled a 290 every time he went out,
I'd say he's great.
He'd usually win.
I'd say
and
he's
probably
win.
end up in the Hall of Fame.
Right. But not on this show. 300 is what I expect. That's all. I know you're capable of even more. That's where I'm
This is like the Olympics.
I'm taking you to greatness.
Whenever somebody makes a 10, we change the criteria.
Right.
Yeah, except in the Olympics, inevitably, you get up on a podium, handed some flowers, and you get a medal.
Once in a while, you get a little dopey.
Thanks for your call, Bill. Let's go to Lee in San Francisco. Lee, you're on the wrap-up show.
Good morning. Thanks for taking my call. I am so pissed off at Stern, the way he's just, daring us subscribers to cancel. Well, I fucking canceled this morning. And,
If you canceled, then how'd you know we were on right now?
They give me 2 free months, because I know that's how these telemarketers get their bonus and stuff. So basically, Stern's got 2 more months to win me back, but I'm so pissed off. I mean, first of all, he's not taking any subscriber calls this morning, and he's just daring us to cancel, and it's one insult after another. I don't give a shit about Bubba. I don't listen to his show. I didn't subscribe to his show. But this whole rationalization about that thing is bullshit. This whole bullshit about he's fighting for us to get the merger going. No, he's not. He's doing it to pad his pockets and how the price is going to come down once XM and Sirius merge. It's all bullshit. The 4-day weeks, the long vacations, one thing after another. He doesn't give a shit about us. People need to, wake up to this and not take this crap anymore from Stern.
Well, Lee, you clearly did, and I, if you really felt that strongly about it, I would have refused the 2 months.
No.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you. Yeah, sure, Gary. Yeah.
No,
sure.
but you said. Hold on, Lee. You said this morning he didn't take any subscriber calls, but every phone call is a subscriber call. Otherwise, how would you know what's going on to be able to call in?
He didn't take any calls this morning, Gary.
He didn't take any calls this morning.
Like a handful or something.
But wait a second. So did he take some calls this morning?
He's
or just not enough.
Gary,
what do you think he's avoiding?
He's avoiding the negative ones. I've been calling in all week with constructive criticism, okay? I'm trying to talk to the guy and tell him, look, this is fucked up. It's all one-sided and stuff. And he really doesn't give a shit about the subscribers, Gary. That's the bottom line. We all know that.
Well, I disagree. In fact, it's funny because your note, the reason we picked you up, is you said you hate that Howie Mandel came in. Is that true?
Howie Mandel, exactly. This is, what a treat for us. Howie Mandel. We're supposed to be excited about this goofball. What happened? Carrot Top, they couldn't book him? He's all saying, Steve Martin's a buddy of mine, but I would never ask him to come on the show.
Lee, we have asked him, and he said no, just so you know. But give me a short list of guests that you think should be on the show.
Iron Maiden.
Oh,
Get Bruce Dickinson.
Lee,
Hold on.
You gotta be kidding.
Hold on. See, Gary, don't talk about metal, because every time you do, you sound like a moron. Now, I respect you when you talk about stuff that you know about, but you know nothing about metal.
I do know about Iron Maiden.
Hold on. Hein will back me up on this. Bruce Dickinson, the front man, he flies the jet. He's been their singer for 30 years. He's got tons of stories, okay? He can give his side of that whole Sharon Osbourne feud. I mean, I want to hear what this guy's got to say. He does a cover of that awful, awful song that Howard loves about all the young queers,
Well, first, the first thing I can tell you is that in the history of the show, they've never been offered to me. So I can't even say that I passed on Iron Maiden. I don't know if Iron Maiden's out right now promoting anything. So short of Iron Maiden, give me another idea of who's a good.
They toured last year, and Eddie's still around, right?
No, but I'm saying that it's not like somebody called me that it's to the best of my recollection and said have Iron Maiden on, and I said no. Although I would say no.
Yeah, Gary, if you want me to prepare a list of guests I'd like to have on the show, they're not out of the realm of possibility. Sure, I can do that.
But Lee, you got to understand too. You take what you can get. Meaning, most of the time, the only reason people are available as a guest is because they're out promoting something. So, for instance, not everybody on your list is available.
Believe me, I understand all this, Gary, and I appreciate where you're coming from, and I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. But this is just like icing on the cake of the whole thing that Stern's been doing. And I mean, Eric the Midget, okay? No one likes him. He's sick of him. He can't get through a single week without taking a call from Eric the fucking Midget.
But again, Lee, you're wrong. It's not true to say that nobody likes him. I would say that people are mixed on him. I think people love to listen to him. People love to hate him.
Will Murray loves him.
And you're saying that I should have a guy on from a band from the 80s, and I'm not trashing the band.
80s. Versus a couple months ago.
Versus a guy who's on one of the top-rated TV shows. What did they do a couple of months ago?
Just that they went on tour a couple months ago.
They're constantly on tour. 80s band. That's such a cliche. See, again, that comes from uninformed source, Gary. I really don't like when you do that.
But what do you mean? They're a band that okay. When I call a band an 80s band, I would listen. Hall & Oates is still out there making records. They are an 80s band.
I'll give you Hall & Oates.
He laughs at Hall &
No,
Oates.
but the height of their popularity would have been in the 80s. That's why I call them an 80s band. Are you telling me that Iron Maiden experienced the same popularity in 2005 that they experienced in 1985?
Ask Pine right there. He knows they're touring with the other.
Heinz, let me tell you something. Heinz giving me the eyes and he ain't your friend.
Lee, they're touring, but you can't say they're at the same level they were back then. They're not.
Well, they're still packing arenas, not necessarily here in the States because, this nation here is so queerified now. But, and we like shitty music in this country now.
Maybe I should just
they're more famous worldwide, but that's still...
Maybe I should just book people who pack the arenas outside of the United States.
Look, you had Ozzy in there, you had the guy from Priest that hit on you. Get Iron Maiden, they're like the big three. But that's just one example. But really the reason I called is, just the voice. I mean, I really appreciate you guys taking calls, about this because, Howard is not, he reads the emails and then tells everyone to go fuck themselves. Saying how the subscription rate is not that substantial. Well, it is to people who can't afford to wipe their ass with, baby wipes like he can. We're not all rich. And on top of all the bills.
Lee, hold on. There is somebody I'm sure is on your side. Richard Christie, would you like to make a case for Iron Maiden?
Iron Maiden is as big now or bigger than they've ever been. They just did a sold-out arena tour in the U.S., and I saw them, and they were incredible. They sounded incredible, but they are as popular now, even more, I think.
See, now you got to make fun of Richard.
Okay. No, I'm not. Richard, hold on. I'm not saying that they're not selling tickets. They are, and they're definitely still famous, but they're not at the level of... If I made that joke about Eddie, Lee got it. Nobody else in this room got that joke.
How many, listen, when was the last time you looked on the top 200 charts or iTunes or anything and saw Iron Maiden's name?
They never, like...
Well, sure they did. They had a top-selling album.
Quick question.
Yeah, but their last album that came out did really well.
Yeah.
I would think that, as a general rule, while they're a band that deserves some respect, not my kind of music, that the reason I wouldn't book them on the show is because most of the audience, I would say 60 to 70% of the audience, couldn't name one Iron Maiden song. And therefore the interest from the audience isn't there. It's not only my personal taste. I don't think the interest from the audience
Well,
is
Lee,
there.
hold on, and Gary, hold on, because let's get another objective source on this. We got Brent from Bubba's show who can give, I think, a producer opinion on this. First of all, Brent, how's it going, man?
It's going good. How's everybody? And John, Gary, everybody, Happy New Year.
You too. Your voice sounds good, man.
Thank you. I did what the doctor said, and it healed back better than before, so
Good.
I feel great.
Good.
Sound good.
First of all, let me say I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan growing up, and that was my era. I'm probably about the same age as Richard, but I gotta agree with Gary. I would probably turn them down. And I was actually interviewed Bruce Dickinson backstage in 1994. That Bruce Dickinson played our '98 Rock 4th of July, and I interviewed him backstage in 1994, and we never even really replayed it on the air because it wasn't that interesting.
Yeah, I just don't think that. I agree with you, Brent. I think that. Maybe they sell a lot of tickets and there's people that like their music, but I don't think that the bulk of our audience is clamoring for a Bruce Dickinson interview.
No, they're really not. They're really not, and they don't know. Most people don't even know who he is. They're not familiar with him. Not familiar with Iron Maiden's music. And I have to disagree with Richard too. The assertion that they're just as big as they were in the '80s is ridiculous. I mean, I went and saw them with Twisted Sister on the World Slavery Tour down here in Lakeland. It was huge. It was a huge big deal. This last tour they were on was not a huge big deal.
They sold out Madison Square Garden. I was there.
But that's in New York City, Richard. I'm talking about you go outside of New York, you go outside of big top 10 markets, and you get into the rest of America, and Iron Maiden is not a big deal.
But who's Howard booking on the show? Cher's Kid? All these crappy musical guests he books on
Cher's Kid was 3 years ago. By the way, if you're gonna tell me Iron Maiden versus the host of one of the top 10 shows on TV.
Oh, yes.
I got to go with the masses, my friend.
Howie Mandel, fucking from St. Elsewhere, the guy putting a glove on his head?
He's on one of the top-rated shows. You can goof on him for what he was.
Interesting, Gary.
Dude, he was interesting today.
He was a good guest today. He was.
Did you listen? Let me ask you a question. Lee, did you listen to him today, or you just the notion of Howie Mandel pisses you off and you didn't hear it.
I listened to him because I was sitting with the phone stuck in my ear.
And you didn't think,
3 a.m.
and so you didn't like his stories about the Emmys. You didn't like his stories. He bored you to death all the way.
Lee, I remember Lee calling in though. He called
he's
within
so fascinating.
Lee called within the first 30 seconds of the interview to say, "I hate Howie Mandel." So there's nothing you could say that was going to entertain him.
But what about, hey John, what do you think about Rush? Should Rush be booked on the show?
We've had this discussion so many times.
Oh, terrible. Terrible.
Lee, you lost me.
I love Lee
I'm off your side. Of course, Rush should be booked on the show. But again, no, hold on, Lee, because Richard brings
That's
up.
not me.
Oh, is that you, Brent?
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. I mean, and I like Rush's music again. And I went and backstage. First of all, Neil Peart or Peart or however you say his fucking name is an asshole to begin with.
What?
Alex Lifeson's a dick, and Geddy Lee's a dick, and none of them are very interesting with their 1- and 2-word fucking answers. I mean, how good is that going to be really on the air?
Hey, Brent, I'm betting the Sooners tonight now.
Well, go ahead and lose your money if you want to.
I think that Stern could get a really good interview out of Bruce Dickinson, but really that's not the main reason why I called. That's just one small example. And you know, Richard is more entertaining for an hour than Howie Mandel. Where's Richard and Sal? Why is Howard clipping their wings and not letting them soar?
How is he clipping their wings?
Hold on, because I'm going to Lee. I'm going to let you go because this has turned into a major bitch session. But I did want to put you on and let you speak your mind, and you put out. I'm sure other people may be feeling the same way, and that's cool. You're on. You know, that's why we're taking the calls. We want your opinion. Some people are going to like Howie Mandel. Some people aren't. That's the way it goes. Some people love Iron Maiden. Some people don't. Some people are completely incorrect about Rush, and some people aren't. That's just the way it is.
And I want to say, Lee, I want to thank Lee as a caller because Lee has the ability to disagree with me without calling me names and stuff.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Lee, I just want to say something real quick. Thanks, guys. This is my first time on the wrap-up show. Hey, dudes.
So say who you are.
Jose. I program Liquid Metal here, and I've been here for 9 years. Iron Maiden, we haven't had that man since 2000. The management has refused our constant request to bring the band in because they don't like satellite radio. They asked us for spins. They were like, print out reports of your spins. I was like, are you fucking crazy? We play more Iron Maiden than anybody else in the universe between our rock stations, and they refused every effing time to come to Sirius, and that's why they've never been to the company.
And that is a classic example of one man's junk is another man's treasure. I'm like trying to keep away from them, and he's trying to get them on.
Yeah, no, we love Iron Maiden. Lee, I appreciate that you're bringing metal to the forefront on the Howard Stern Show. Yeah.
All right, Lee. Jose, thanks for that. Lee, thanks for your call. We still got Brent on. Brent, how's everything going, man?
Everything's going good, man. I feel great. I've made it through my surgery, and I'm out.
Is also apparently hitting on girls in clubs as the banker's shadowed self. But Jared, I got to let you go for a sec. We have a special guest.
No, I'm just sitting in. I'm part of the show.
You're part of the team.
Well, Howard, like on your regular show, you can't get away. Ralph's waiting to talk to us.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay. Ralph Sorella, welcome to the wrap-up show.
And by the way, what is the topic before Ralph starts?
The topic is that you don't give a shit about your listeners, and that Howie Mandel this is one guy. Howie Mandel was a terrible guest. We shouldn't have Howie Mandel. We should have Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden on.
Yes, Iron Maiden.
They get sucked into the Lee vortex. This guy was talking about having Iron Maiden on, which nobody's interested in.
I'd rather die.
And then Brent called in, and Brent said, as a producer, he agrees with me. While he's a huge Iron Maiden fan, nobody should have Iron Maiden on.
And the first call was, Howard, how come you put Ralph on all the time, and how you always put
The bottom line is this. I put Ralph on all the time because Ralph is good on the phone. End of sentence. The guy gets on, he gives an opinion, whether you like it or not, Ralph's got good opinions, and I'd say 99% of the time the guy hits the mark. I don't always agree with him, but he's good. He's good on the air, and you know it. And I know it. You know what? I know everything. So what do I know everything there is about radio.
Hey, Wolf.
Ralph, what do you want to say?
It was funny because they say in the back, like when I call in, I called in early this morning, and like Steve does a countdown, like how many times he's going to call in, and Gary said yes, maybe he falls asleep. And today I fell asleep, and I was so pissed because I wanted to talk about Howie Mandel, how Deal or No Deal is like unwatchable now because of those fucking annoying girls that he's got to call by name now. The girls are on the show now, and you got to talk to them, and they peek into the case, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh, does he? Like they become personalities.
They become personalities.
You know what though? I used to watch Deal or No Deal, and I don't watch it anymore. So maybe, I've stopped watching it because I don't have time. But I could understand what he's saying. It's just like when Bob Barker would have people reach into his pockets, or like when Richard Dawson would kiss all the girls, and he'd have to carry on. The show became about him.
You know, those girls should just be there. They're nice window dressing. They shouldn't be kissing anybody. They should.
But you know what they do too, Howard? They peek into the case to see the amount first,
right? And then they go,
make it all about them.
They have to act.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
It's also much easier to win the $1 million now, too, Ralph.
Right.
Why is it easier?
Because they have it where instead of having just $1 million slot, they had like $10 million slots. They simplified.
They do?
Yeah,
they made it easier.
They simplified an already ridiculous, simple game. But that being said, I think Howie's great on that show. I really do.
I think Howie's great on our show. I don't apologize for Howie being on the show. I'd have him on any time. The guy had good stories. He was a good guest. And I don't know. I thought he was really good. I could have shortened him up, but I don't know. He was on a good roll, I thought.
We were defending him. We thought he was good.
All right, Ralph, hold on. Randy in Philly, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good, Randy.
First of all, Howard can make any guest good. I mean, that Christopher Cross, you got to listen to when he interviews because he turns somebody on like Christopher Cross. What the hell do I care?
Who's
and now I'm like,
Christopher Cross?
I'd like to hear that again.
You don't remember Chris Cross?
Sailing? Oh, okay. I had him on?
You don't remember he had the great story
Was
about...
I insane?
No, we had the great story about... Yeah, we were just going to have him on to talk to him for a little bit and sing a song. And then he had this great story about how he grew up in sort of an abusive household. And he wrote the song Sailing because he used to go sailing with a guy named Alan Glasscock. And that was the guy that saved his life. And then we found Alan Glasscock and we reunited them.
Right. Okay. You see...
But now, with that being said, and I don't want to get in a fight with Howard. Howard, you put up so much crap, but really, it is insulting to me. I'm a mailman. I work a second job. I got a wife, a 2-year-old, and a baby on the way. I got Howard TV, and I had 3 subscriptions to Sirius. Okay? I bought everything you ever put out, which you aren't a shill. You don't put out a lot of stuff. But to hear you say, I don't care, cancel, hurts my feelings. And I really want to cancel at least 2 of my subscriptions.
Well, then you got to do it, man. What can I do? Listen, I can't...
See, that's not right, dude. What you should say is, you know what, I'm overreacting. Yeah, I need you guys. Because we've made you what you are today. You're
I made me what I am today. You got it all backwards. Hey, listen, I appreciate you being a fan, and I'm going to tell you the truth. But I have made me what I am today. I am interesting. I am fantastic to listen to. I do a great radio show. If none of those things were true, you wouldn't be loyal to me.
Dude, listen to your Best of Stern stuff you just had on. You love the fans. You used to come out.
I said I don't love my fans. I love my fans, but I'm not going to sit there and beg you to listen.
If I had $500 million, I'd give you credit. If I had $500 million...
You're never going to have $500 million.
We're working that mail route. Dick, cocksucker. Hey,
no.
Cocksucker, don't be a dick, all right?
I'll be whatever I want. Fuck you.
No, don't talk to me that way, fuckface.
Fuck you.
You hear me, fucker?
Yeah, fucker. You're a fucker, too. You ain't being nice to me now.
You fucking prick. And then you gotta insult me like that?
Yes, I do.
I'm not your dad, motherfucker. I'm not you or your dad used to put you down. Don't go putting me down.
I'm not putting you down. I'm not putting you down.
How do you know I'll never have $500 million?
I don't know anything about you. Sir, it's called comedy. It's a joke.
Then why did you say that? Well, I'm trying to be so nice here. Why did you say that?
Because you're being a douchebag. That's why I said it. You're not being nice at all.
I wasn't being nice?
No, you were not. You're a very angry man. You have an angry tone. You're yelling at the top of your lungs. I mean, what am I going to tell you, dude? You don't hear yourself. You're hostile. You're attacking me.
$500 million. I didn't say nothing. I was very nice.
Why are you bringing up $500 million? What's it got to do with it? What's it got to do? It's on your mind. Go out and prove me wrong. Make $500 million.
You know, in all fairness, if you just do the math, I'm going to guess that the highest paid mailman gets $150,000
No, it's not that. You don't have to be arrogant, Gary.
No,
you're attacking this.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't know. He says he's a mail carrier, so if he makes $150,000 a year,
here's the bottom line. Let me answer this guy. Let me answer this guy. Let me answer you this seriously, okay?
Let me say one thing after you're done, please.
Okay. In all seriousness, my fans came over here and joined me. You know I'm very, very grateful for that. It's enabled us to do a new kind of radio. I also think the service we provide is terrific. And the fact of the matter is that there's no amount of me sitting and telling someone to subscribe or not to subscribe. It's going to make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. In other words, the fact that you have 3 subscriptions is something you chose to do because you're a fan and you enjoy the show. And that's it. There's no amount of begging. I'm not going to get on here and beg people to listen.
Just say, hey, let me say what I want to say. Wait. And Howard, I'm giving you credit about... Please let me say this before you hang up on me.
Okay.
I'm giving you credit because if I made what you made, what you earned, I could not get out of bed every day. That's what I'm trying to say when I brought up 500 million.
I enjoy being here. I enjoy being here with my fans. I'm really, in fact, I just got interviewed by Howard 100 News, and they said to me, today was like our 3-year anniversary of being here. And I said, this has been a phenomenal ride. I enjoy being here. I love the people I work with. I can't even believe 3 years went this fast. And we have another 2 years, and I can't believe that within the 3-year period, we've merged with XM. We have over 20 million listeners. We started with 600,000 listeners. I said every step of the way in my career, everyone has always said, I'm a piece of garbage. I will never last. When I was on terrestrial radio, mind you...
But your fans believed in you.
Yes, and I was number one in every market. And my critics would write, he's not number one by enough. Now they...
And you asked us to support you, and we did. I mean, that's why.
That's right, and I'm happy about it. Well, I don't know why you think I'm angry with you. I'm not.
No, but all I want to hear you say is, I don't want you guys to cancel. I like you guys. And then hear you say, I don't care. Quit. It's like,
No, I can't do anything. If someone wants to quit because Bubba the Love Sponge is on terrestrial radio, what am I going to do? Am I going to beg him? No. What am I going to do, genius? Thank you.
All right, Randy, thank you for your call. All right, Randy, thank you for your call.
What were we talking about? I come in and I wanted to be part of the group.
You know what's funny? That guy's so dopey because if you didn't put out a great product, people wouldn't be loyal.
Of course.
It's stupid.
But I am grateful to the fans, and anyone who knows the show knows I am.
You know what you missed too? Bubba's going to have a giant bear in tomorrow.
Bubba on his show tomorrow is going to have a grizzly bear.
A grizzly bear.
Fired about a grizzly bear, and then as long as you feed the bear, he stays happy. So interns are going to put honey on their head. And the bear's going to eat honey over it.
Can I tell you something? If he's doing that, he's insane. I mean, those grizzly bears will eat humans.
Apparently, he's been doing it. Tim was telling us there's a phenomenal picture of the bear wearing a Bubba the Love Sponge T-shirt.
Well, that's why Bubba's great. So there you go. I mean,
and then also something involving porn stars and interns in torture boxes, but I don't know what a torture box was.
How can you go wrong with that kind of entertainment?
Adolf in Florida, you're on the wrap-up show.
Adolf.
Hi, Adolf.
Hey, guys, how you doing? Good morning. Listen, Howard, this is an honor. It's the second time I've been able to speak to you in 25 years. But what some of these people who criticize you fail to realize, I know you realize it, but you have always been true to yourself. You've done what you believe in. You are a great inspiration to anybody who wants to have any kind of success in life, and that's why you get 500 million, and you've turned this into a 20 million listener empire, if you will, man. I absolutely love you and respect you.
Listen, we have a good time every day. I believe that the show is a place where fans can get together and unite and be together and have fun and not be encumbered with FCC rules and regulations. It's a whole great opportunity for me and for fans, and we have a great time. And let's face it, it's like a little club here. I mean, nobody...
Little.
Yeah,
I mean, family, man.
Nobody has this kind of access to their fans. This is the greatest thing that ever happened to the show. The show evolved. We were on terrestrial radio. We created a big fan base, and we got to bring that whole fan base to a whole new business where it's 10 times more intimate. I mean, we have listeners getting on the air and getting their own shows. Tim's working right now on getting someone. I'm not going to say who yet. But we're in the middle of putting together a whole new show for somebody, and if that happens, people are going to go berserk.
It will be a real treat for the listeners.
Yeah, this is what you think at K-Rock they were going to turn over the airwaves to me? I used to say to them, let me program the whole goddamn station. No, we can't do that. Well, now we got our own channel.
Are we getting a bear?
No, we're not getting a bear. But they did always seem irritated when you asked to do more.
Because I don't know anything.
All right, Adolf, thanks for your call. Let's go to Montana and talk to Jed. Jed, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, morning, everybody. Great show. Hey, I was wondering, so many guys, Howard, Gary, John, especially you, Howard, call in and fucking, they're venomous.
Well, that's true.
Do you ever take that home? I mean, does it weigh on you ever? Is it something that really bothers you, or?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you guys. I know it bothers Gary because Gary will call me sometimes really down, and
I take it seriously.
But I do. In fact, the reason I stopped reading Mutt's website is that most of it was just horrible about me and about my ability to run the show and whether the show was good or not. And I get so bummed out, I just say, you know what? If I read that, I'm going to react to it. So I haven't read it in a really long time.
There's no Stern fans on the Stern Fan Network.
No. It's really, it's unreal. I'm thinking of starting a Stern Fan Network. That thing ain't the Stern Fan Network. So I do get bummed out. And, I do generally get upset if someone says,
like even if in the middle of an interview and I'm doing, let's say, Howie Mandel, and I think Howie's great and he's telling all these great stories, if I look up, Gary will tell you this is the truth, if I look up and see on the computer screen, caller number 5, Bob from Portland says Howie sucks, I get really bummed out. You know, I can get very affected by that, but I've learned a long time ago, this has got to be about me and about what I think is funny and what is good, and generally I must be right because I seem to keep attracting an audience.
I'm always surprised when an interview is done and we go in and it was phenomenal, and you go, was that any good? And we go, my God, that was great. And you go, because the guy's up on the line, he said it wasn't that good. You see, and you do focus on that one guy, and the interview was like amazing.
Well, the thing that's really helped me now is with the replays. I sit in the car, you know, a good half hour to hour. I listen to the channels at least an hour a day. And whenever I hear an interview replayed, I find that I'm sitting in the car and I'm glued to it. So then I know, I go, oh, this must be good if I'm sitting and listening to it. And I did the interview. So I can generally tell when something's really interesting.
Yeah, I get more affected by people. People complain about guests just off of who they are without having heard the interview. And a perfect example, I was telling John, he put together the best of 2008, and I heard them billboarding that Marsha Brady was coming up.
Right.
And I was like, well, I think I remember that being okay, but, you know, like the idea of Maureen McCormick on the surface doesn't sound like much. That was one of the best interviews ever.
Yeah, she was great.
It was phenomenal. She was great. The listeners were out of control. So sometimes people just hear you had Marsha Brady on, and then they just get angry.
And the fans do need to know this, that most times I don't know. Like, there are people who are like A-list guests in terms of their fame, but I've interviewed them already, and I go, you know, I kind of did that already. I'd rather sometimes get somebody who isn't that A-list, but, you know, we just haven't explored their life.
Right.
I'd rather do the first interview with them. So, I don't know. You know, there are some people you just don't know, and sometimes you have to be willing to sit through a couple of shitty guests, because we don't know if a guest is going to be any good. I'm always going to try.
You mean like that relationship expert who was on the other day?
See, I thought she was good.
Oh, the relationship expert. She didn't have sex with a guy for 6 years.
I was amazed by her story. She went out with Jason Sehorn for 6 years. Then she went into how, first of all, she's actually pretty well known in the news business. The fact that she went into that she was giving him hand jobs and blow jobs, I mean, to me, it was just a phenomenal, you see, to me, that was good. And I actually sat in my car and listened to that, and I thought it was good. Whitney Casey.
Yeah, I was just like, ugh.
No, I felt just a different way because she was being real honest. Like you knew she didn't want to be that honest, and we were pulling sexual stuff out of her. Those are my...
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just her sitting there saying she's a relationship expert and she knew nothing about relationships.
But that's what's funny about it.
But, Ralph, give me the list of relationship experts who do know about relationships.
Dr. Ruth.
Oh, please.
But getting back to the boards and the calls that are sometimes negative, like... Don't you think people are more likely to call or do that when they have something negative to say versus something positive to say? You don't get.
Who are you?
Well, isn't there somebody? I forget who the rock and roll artist was, but he complained about reviewers, and I think the line was, it's much easier for a reviewer to write a negative review than it is to write a positive one. So it's more. I mean, people
That's
call
not
up.
True. That's stupid.
Well, I think on some level it is.
The one thing that I found out working in satellite radio is that listeners and subscribers are more interested in what we do here than they were in terrestrial radio. If they're just they have equity into it, they're
more vested in it. Exactly. Yeah.
So thank you for your call there, Jed. Let's go over to...
By the way, out of all the guys who work here, Tim Sabian has learned the most. He always prefaces everything with what I have learned.
Now, Tim, Bubba's going to be on tomorrow. Can you explain that to everybody, the listeners?
He's live tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and he'll be doing an exclusive show for Sirius.
That's great.
So
I listened to Bubba's show yesterday. It was a scream. I'm telling you, it was terrestrial. Yeah, I mean, it's not his satellite show, but I'll tell you what, I think in certain aspects it's kind of interesting to listen a little bit. It's kind of interesting to hear what he's doing terrestrially, and I mean that. And I don't think I would have agreed with Tim and everyone around here to broadcast Bubba's terrestrial show if I didn't think there was something valuable there. And I heard it yesterday. It was great.
And the thing is that now he's putting his effort into doing one show rather than, in afternoons. He was getting tired. After the first, hour or two, he's running out of gas.
Yeah, and that was my point on the air the other day. I was just like, I'm tired of I'm not trying to sell this. If you don't want to listen to it, so don't listen to Bubba. What can I tell you?
Now, since Howard's hanging with us, I do want to shift gears and talk about another topic on here, which was Dominic. Dominic comes on and I guess suing for either the kidney or the cash value of the kidney. And then he nailed you a couple times pretty good today, Ralph.
Yeah, that was good.
But does Dominic ever hang up, go out on a high, you know what I mean? Get the laugh and then go?
No, almost never.
Dominic's a fame junkie, and Dominic's in love with me. And I mean, that's the bottom line. If he could bang me, he would.
Remember we used to play cards and he would let you win?
Yeah, he would try to fix the game so I'd win. I mean, the guy is mad.
He would fix the game.
One time Howard got
five aces, and we're like, Dominic, what the hell? And I'm betting my ass off. I go, finally, 5 aces.
That was crazy. But what's up with Dominic? Like he's been just sort of blurting out some weird stuff. Like he called in today to talk about the case, and he just blurts out, "Have you seen me lately? Have you seen how thin I've gotten?" Like he just says that all the time.
Scott Greenstein is here. What do you want, Scott? This is Scott. This guy brought me over to satellite radio, to Sirius Satellite Radio, and he has a big announcement to make. Go ahead, Scott.
Happy 3rd anniversary for the Monarch.
Thank you. Oh, look at you.
Look, I'm keeping that calendar. Look at that.
My man. We met in my apartment, and I'll tell you what, he was 10 times better executive than any guy they had at XM, so I signed here. Because of him. This guy right here.
And now we own XM.
What did they give you for your 3rd anniversary, Howard?
They gave me a job. It's coming Monday. It's in the mail.
It's in the mail.
I don't want anything. I'm happy and I'm very content with what I have. And if they're going to give anything to anyone, give it to Benji.
Yeah.
Guy's homeless.
Howard, who do you think's more in love with you, Dominic or Sal?
Or Scott Greenstein.
Scott
Greenstein the most. Well, I love Scott, but
Dominic or Sal?
Dominic is so. Thanks, Scott. And it's a pleasure to be here. Let's have many more anniversaries. You bet. My man.
I think Dominic's more in love with you.
Yes.
I don't know. Sal wants.
Sal's been laying low lately. Have you noticed?
But Dominic's in love with me because I'm famous, and I know that. And I guess he acts like he doesn't know that. I mean, it's just because I'm famous.
Sal's love is creepier.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. So
Sal's calmed down a lot.
Yeah, he has. Dominic's love is more superficial, but Sal's love is creepier. But Sal hasn't been all over you lately.
I think Sal's starting to see me as a person more than just some sort of god.
Wow, that's amazing. It only took 6 years.
Yeah.
He finally calmed down.
All right, another one. Dominic or Lisa G?
I don't think Lisa G's in love with me. I think Lisa G is doing her job.
You are so off.
No, I think Lisa G is doing her job. I think that part of her job is to sort of, in a sycophantically way, follow me around.
Okay, fine, she does that. But I'm telling you, Howard, see, you sit in the studio, you don't see the way she gazes at the screen when you're on. I'm not kidding around.
Really? Well, I don't
you don't see the way, she has stars in her eyes. And she's calmed down a lot since you've been here. At the beginning, I think she could barely stand to be in the same room with you, that she was going to
but I think a lot of that is, too, because I'm perceived as the boss. And
I think that's Lisa's nature. Like, whoever the boss is, she'll fall in love with.
Right.
All right, back to the phones. Rick in Minnesota, you're on the wrap-up show.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for taking my call. Say, Howard, Minnesota loves you. We lost you several years ago when whatever radio station it was took you off the air. And we're great to have you back on satellite radio. And you are the only, you're the only major star that does a live pay-per-view or pay-for-listen show every day that you can contact. And you just need to tell all these people who are running you down just to, hey, if you don't like it, go someplace else. But
it still amazes me that radio critics and even the guy in the New York Times didn't write about the fact that, my God, we created something here that I don't think anybody else could have created. That the relationship between me and my fans is unprecedented in show business. It just is. I don't think David Letterman could come here and create this kind of business. I don't think Jay Leno could do it. I don't think Oprah could do it. We've seen the statistics on who listens to the Oprah channel. She hasn't brought anybody over. And with all due respect, I'm glad she's here. I hope that she does bring in people. I hope she talks about satellite radio. But, we put it on the line. We left terrestrial radio, and we came here to broadcast exclusive content to Sirius and XM. And that's it.
Howard,
and it was successful.
Well, one of the big complaints we get when we're doing the wrap-up show, when you talk about that, is the people are like, you know what, man, you sold out. You sold out when you came to satellite radio.
Really?
What do you say to that?
Who says we sold out? I never heard that before.
I never heard that either.
No, I have. People have said that when they've called the show. They're just like,
well, then
you
if
came
this
here,
is selling out, I'll sell out any time. I've never heard that.
They're saying that you came here for the money as opposed to anything else.
I absolutely came here for a bunch of reasons. Part of it was the money. I don't think I wouldn't have come here for free. I would have just resigned from terrestrial radio and gone ahead and lived my life.
Right.
I came here because everything was right. They were willing to invest money in me. They were willing to invest money in the channels. They were willing to give us freedom, and all of it appealed to me.
Yeah,
it was a package.
I mean, at the end of the K-Rock days, you could just tell that you were physically exhausted from fighting with people all the time.
I just knew our show was not as good as it should be.
I tell the story all the time. When we were at the end of terrestrial radio, even like the last year, but especially around Christmas time when there were a lot of spots, I would come in the morning. You'd get in there about 5:40, and I'd go there. And the first thing I would tell you, probably 2 out of 5 days a week, was there was something that we had done the day before that couldn't re-air, that had to be edited in some way, or that we couldn't talk about again.
Coming here was a psychological boost.
And then your shoulders would just slump down, and then you would turn to your left, and you would look at the commercial spot load, and it would say 23 or 24 minutes. You go, how am I supposed to do a show with all those commercials?
I can't do a show with 24 minutes of spots. I just can't. I cannot do it.
But those two aspects...
Because I like to talk, and if we get onto something good, I like to stay with that. I don't want to break. I just hate terrestrial radio.
But the point I was making is that those two aspects were taken away when we came here.
Right.
So I always felt like there were days that we started the show in a hole emotionally, and that's gone. We don't start that way anymore.
Yeah, no, it was horrible. I could never go back.
That is the biggest difference, and I always tell people who haven't heard the show on satellite that you have to hear it just because, not because you can curse and stuff, but you can get rolling.
Yeah.
There's not that half an hour break. Once an hour.
Yeah, especially if you're in your car. You don't want to hear, like, okay, we have some commercials, but you're not driving for 20 minutes. There was a guy in Los Angeles said to me, I'd get in my car to go to work. It was a 25-minute commute. I'd hear about 2 minutes of the show and then 23 minutes of commercials.
Well, that was the dirty secret that we found out that they hid from us for a long time.
They were running more spots in L.A.
They were, because we were on tape delay, they were padding even more.
Yeah.
And the spot breaks went on forever.
One last thing. How's J.D. holding up with his pimple? He was taking that pretty hard.
I was just talking to him. He's okay. He's a good dude, J.D. I love J.D. I was thinking of having him out to my house, but then I thought better of it.
He's pissed off at Teddy. Teddy's leaving him high and dry on the Artie Lang Express.
Hey, by the way, Teddy, good move. I think leaving Artie right now is probably healthy for you. I mean, you put in your couple of years. You and Artie had this sort of
It was just very stressful. It was just,
No, it's time
nothing
for you to
against
move on.
him. I love him.
You can handle that kind of stress. You can handle the stress of flying a plane.
I can do anything.
But I love Artie, and I tell you the truth, after reading Artie's book, and I wasn't kidding about this, I think Artie's in a hugely dark place. And I said to him today, I said, Art, come on, man, you can do it. Stay off the drugs this weekend. He goes, don't worry, man, I'm going to do it. You know, he's got some sort of new resolve. I'll give you that, and I hope it works. Because I really don't want to see the guy die in 2009. I love him.
Yeah, you said today you think he's on a death trip right now.
I do. After reading that book hit me like a ton of bricks. And I called him and I said, man, we got to sit down and talk because, wow, that is an incredible pattern of self-destruction. And gee, what a great talent Artie is, and what a great uplifting guy. He is the life of the party. And, if you heard him riffing today and just doing the Tracy impression, that's a guy that's just got a lot of life in him. And I really pray that in 2009, my man Artie will recognize how much good he has in his life and how many people love him, and just how fun his life could be if he could get off that shit. He's 41 years old. It's time to fucking sober up.
Yeah, everybody digs him.
I mean, you notice in the book, there's no resolution at the end of the story. It's just like...
Listen, while I was reading the book, who knew the guy was on heroin?
Right.
What do you mean by death trip? You think he wants to kill himself?
Yeah, this is a death trip. Even the constant cigarettes, the eating, the gambling. He really wants to go rock bottom, and I don't want to even see him do that. He's working hard for his money. I don't want to see all his money go out the window. I don't want to see him hit rock bottom. I wish he could appreciate everything that's in his life right now. I got shitty stuff in my life, and I got good stuff, but the good stuff is so good. I want to live. I wish today he did say he wants to live. He recognizes some good things. But, I don't know what's going to be.
None of that's going to happen until he gets professional help. I mean, it's ridiculous,
I do agree. I really do wish he would go. I don't know why he won't see anyone.
You and your fruits with your fucking psychiatrist.
Because he thinks the therapy is bullshit.
Right.
He does. But on some level, he's got to know what he's doing.
He's not an idiot. He probably knows that'll help him, and he won't help himself.
He needs someone to lean on. He does.
I think what he knows is that if he goes into therapy and he believes in it on any level, he's going to have to take a hard look at himself and make some decisions and see some things about himself that he may not want to see.
The other thing I think his book illustrates is how close he was with his dad, but you read this book, you realize how deep that bond really is.
Yeah, but also you get a glimpse, too, that his father was so irresponsible with him and just gave him such a wacky upbringing. Who takes listen, how many of us here you're a parent, John. Gary, you're a parent. Tim's a parent. You walk around the room, Ronnie's a parent. Would you ever take your child, shove him into a hotel room where you think Frankie Valli might be, and let him go into a room and then disappear for 10 minutes.
20
minutes.
That's
and then put him in danger like that. Like, you don't. There could be 2 child molesters in there. You just don't do that because you want to meet Frankie Valli. I mean, what other ways did his father put him in jeopardy?
See, I could tell you because the story that I got that Artie sees was a heartwarming story. He said, run to second base. I'll meet you there, and don't worry, because you're a little kid, the cops won't beat you.
And they're cracking people's heads open. Listen, it's just a glimpse into the reality, so there's probably a lot of anger toward his father for getting sick, for dying, for leaving him, that he doesn't want to get into. It's way too painful to open that stuff up. I know. I'm in therapy, and you open that stuff up, and at first you feel like laughing at it, but it's really not that funny, and he's got to deal with it. These are his issues. I mean, there's something that's making him so angry, depressed, and empty inside that he needs heroin to help him forget the pain. And I really do hope he gets help. And I'm the biggest proponent of seeing a psychiatrist.
All right, Teddy, let's take a break. Howard, thanks for stopping by.
All right, man.
When we come
Carry
back,
on, boys.
More of what happened on today's show, plus more of your calls. You're listening to us on the wrap-up show on Howard 100 and Howard 101.
All right, you're thinking the guy with 3 eyes, no arms, and 1 leg is hitchhiking. You got it? Guy with 3 eyes, no arms, and 1 leg is hitchhiking. A British guy pulls over, rolls down the window, and goes, "Oi, oi, oi, you look armless. Hop in."
There he is. Fresh from his...
Oi, oi, oi.
And now here's Billy to do all of these Jackie laugh impressions. I'll play one, then you try to do it.
Okay.
People like that. Wow. All right, try this one. Hey, look at this. Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling to order his new comedy CD. Only $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. Call 1-800-323-5464. And this Wednesday, March 30th, at Chuckles Comedy Club in Mineola on Long Island. For dirty jokes and info, call the all-digital 516-922-WINE. All right. Thank you, Jackie. All right. Those laughs taken from Jackie's interview on the satellite there the other day.
Oh, is that one?
Now we have a whole array of them.
Satellite laughs.
Satellite laughs.
Wondering with it.
That's Jackie laughing at his own joke.
Is that right?
Yeah. We ought to play those. We ought to play Jackie's interview. I'll do that later in the show.
It was fun listening to one-sided interviews with Jackie.
Yeah, we didn't have to hear the annoying disc jockey. All we heard was the annoying Jackie Martling. Thank you. You know how guys write love songs? He wrote a love song to beer.
You're welcome to sing along. It goes just like this.
Welcome to Sing Along. Nobody's ever heard of this.
How are you going to sing along?
I'm about to teach you the words.
It goes just like
stop
this.
the damn thing every 5 seconds. Coco makes all way before your time. Coco makes you see back to your prime. Whiskey is for celebrating beer. Just your body weight comes out of your ears before you're drunk. Ready?
Oh, good joke. Is that you on the harmonica?
Who else?
All right.
He's the Bob Dylan of whatever this is.
Of beer. Of beer music.
We will be singing this Friday.
Are you going to be performing at this thing?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Will you be singing?
Yeah.
You bring
I think
guitar
I'm going to
to-
Xerox copies of these lyrics. And
All right. Let me hear this.
I'm asked.
You know how long it takes.
Go makes you way before your time. Go makes you sleep right through your prime. Now whiskey is for celebrate. Beer just gives you body weight and comes out of your ears before you're drunk. That's right. Well, drink it by the 6-pack and look it by the quart. Guzzle it by the gallon till you start to snore and snort. And got a belly like you're pregnant. To get a woman you gotta beg, and you pretty much a look at anyway.
What's he saying?
That's right. Glug, glug.
This is one of his worst songs.
This is the worst. I don't even know what he's saying. I don't even... Oh, these are the lyrics? What, did you waste Kathy's time and make her type them up?
No, Jackie types them up on his computer.
Oh, that's why you got a computer, so you can type up these lyrics.
You got to keep these on file.
That's exactly.
Yeah, I don't want you wasting Kathy's time with your stupid typing assignments.
Use your secretary
Good.
to do mine.
Once in a while, I catch him doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cold gold makes you old way before your time. Cold
Because
gold.
I didn't know what he was saying. I thought it was go-go.
I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not even going to read these lyrics. I want to see if I can understand it.
Oh, all right. Well, taste it when you're 10 and drink it by 13.
Taste it when you're 10.
And drink it by 13.
That's beer?
Yeah, you know, you're a little kid. You take a taste of your father's beer, you know.
By the time he's 13, he's a full blown-out drunk.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
He's having one of his own.
Yeah.
So
I
far,
got my
your
own
interpretation is correct.
Yeah. I got my own beer.
Yeah, man. I had my own keg in my own room. Tell me I'm not the guy for this job, though. You can break my balls till Sunday, but this is...
You are the right guy.
This is your job.
Wait until you realize it. Makes you obscene and makes you...
What do you say?
Makes you what?
Obscene.
I can't even understand. Jackie, seriously, what? I can't understand a thing you're saying. Plus, you double your voice on it.
No, it's me and Bates.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's two guys
That's
singing.
annoying.
Like a madman, let's hope it's just a fad and that they'll change that legal age to 31.
I like when Jackie laughs in the middle of the song. Did you hear that laugh? He's having a good time.
Hope it's just a fad and that they'll change that legal age to 31.
31. He's laughing at his own joke in the song.
It's me, babe.
Meanwhile, the audience is unconscious.
The audience is going berserk.
How could anybody sing along with this? That's my question.
The audience is going berserk.
They were there every week for 5 years.
Oh, and they still don't know what you're saying.
So why'd you give up music? You were so successful.
I never said we were successul.
All right, but you said the audiences were there every week.
Yeah, all 40 of them.
Okay.
It was a soup kitchen. You put a cork in it. Come on! That gold makes you old way before your time.
What do you say?
That's cold gold, old gold, whatever. Cold gold makes you old way before your time.
Yeah, we know that.
Cold gold makes you sleep right through your prime.
My parents should be very proud of me.
Yes, because you never wrote a beer song.
That whiskey is for celebrate. Beer just gives you body weight and it comes out of your ears before you're drunk.
Let's go to the bar.
Yeah!
Oh, God.
Come on, everyone, let's get beers. It's the life of complete debauchery. My whole life is beer. Meanwhile, he's an angry, pissy drunk who's mad at the world when he drinks beer because he isn't successful.
Oh, you're such a jerk.
I don't know why. Everyone who was in that comedy movie was successful except me.
I don't understand.
Tim Allen has a hit show.
Steve Vidal has her own show.
Steve Vidal has her own show. Even Bill Hicks has got his own HBO special.
And where am I?
And I'm here.
Singing the beer song.
Nice piano. Honky tonk.
Hi, Rebelli.
Hi, Rebelli.
Somebody just walk in.
Ravelli was Bates' Marx Brother character when we did routines.
Oh, gee.
That's Herb Werner on the piano, very talented John.
Hi, Ravelli.
Hi, Ravelli.
You don't even know what these references
No.
need cliff notes.
Well, Bates was dressed.
Bates. Like, who's that?
Bates was dressed.
All right. Is that guy who died?
No.
Oh.
No, who?
It's one of his comedy friends died.
Oh, really?
It was in Jackie Bennett in the morning.
Oh.
Jesus.
That was a career move.
One other guy who was as famous as Jackie.
Bring it up.
Never can have that reunion.
Oh, you're so...
I was due to see him the next day. Go!
Oh, bastard.
Oh, I'm cold. You asked Doug Beatty if he had a neck.
Well, now the cheap beer and there's prime brew, there's imported ale. And there's cheap people, that's us catching every beer sale so we can drink.
What?
There's cheap people and
That's us.
expensive beer and cheap people, and that's them getting every beer sale they can.
Where did he grow up, man? How could your life revolve around beer that much? Beer and pot.
And a beer sale.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's like a 40-year-old, two-year-old.
While we're painting, drinking till we faint, and when we come to us.
Yeah, but you're still singing this stuff.
Oh, sure.
Start over once again. Why don't you tell them how much, Jack? 12 ounces, 16 ounces, 32 or more. Just keep it going right on down that hole that's in your joint till you spent your last nickel. Your mind is really pickled, and it's time that we hit it for the bar. One more chance.
All right, I can't take it. Thursday night, October 7th at Angelino's in Cedar Gardens in Trenton, New Jersey. For information, call the all-digital 516-932-WINE. Very good. Whoa!
Let's go over to the bar. Hold the bar. One more chance. I put my foot in hot water.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, we'd like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. Yeehaw! Yeehaw, more beer. Hey, Granny.
Every time you think it's going to end and you're going to be saved, it doesn't.
No, remember.
Mule train!
I got to take some phone calls. Can I take a couple of phone calls? We should break. We have to break?
We got to break.
Take you into the break.
Well, I can't walk. You better drive because I can't see.
Oh,
What did he say?
God, it's
still going. I thought MacArthur Park went on a little too long.
Tell me this isn't fun.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
All right, it isn't fun.
What did he say? I don't even know what he's saying.
He says, I can't drive. Well, you better walk because I can't see or something like that.
Yeah, and Jackie's voice is so, I guess, strained from yelling and stuff in clubs. You don't even know what he's saying. He's like Marble Mouth.
Wow, that's the only thing I understand clearly.
It's like an animal.
Well, I can't walk. You better drive because I can't drive.
But you better, and the words are way too complicated for him. And you better drive. No one knows what he's saying.
See, somehow he always seemed to reach that mahogany, so won't you set him up? No, let it up. Till we hiccup. And can't get it up. And we all commence to singing this here song. Come on. It's called Cold.
Come on.
Cold Gold makes you old.
This here song.
Come on.
Let it go. He's got 5 seconds left.
Gold makes you old way before your time. Gold makes.
You believe him?
John and I were just sitting out there, and John said, didn't, John, myself, and Jackie all grow up within 5 miles of each other?
Yeah, I know.
But
there must have been a time warp.
Jackie's like in Nashville.
Yeah. Jackie thinks he's like Glenn Campbell.
And he swears that there was a whole group of people that used to come and party to this music on jukeboxes.
Yeah. Where are you people? Call in. Old Off Our Rockers fans. They're all dead from liquor.
Old Our Rockers fans.
All our rocker fans. All you old rocker fans.
We'd go to Neptune's and play all night.
Answer the call.
That ought to bring him out.
Yeah, weird stuff.
We were wild.
Glug.
We might have sucked, but we were wild.
Slip right through your prime. Don't you know that whiskey is for celebrate?
All right, I've really had enough.
Let it finish.
No, screw you.
Let it
finish.
Come on, let it finish. Is the finish good?
No. What is that going to be good?
There's a little trivia. There's a little trivia.
You just use your body weight and it comes out of your ears before you comes out of your ears. Yes, it does. Comes out of your ears before you're knocked down, rolled out, stone cold drunk.
It won't end.
Schaefer jingle
Yeah.
at the end.
Ding. When you're having more than one.
See, you knew it.
Yeah. Well, that I know. It's your song I hate.
still going.
I was ready to go into the pot song. That's a good one.
What do you say?
What was that?
Wait, don't tell me what you said. I want to. Everything is like.
White thing.
Yeah, right. It's soupy. Everything's a grunt. Wait.
Thank you. Come on, let me hear it. That's a good one.
That's right.
Remember you do one.
You're right. Yeah, he's still going.
The crowd is in shock.
The crowd is in a coma. We got to take a break. We'll be back after this. And people buy Jackie Joe cards when
Books, mugs.
When you go to those appearances,
cassettes.
people buy the mugs and cassettes.
They buy everything.
Really?
I mean, especially the video cassettes. And then
so you
also
charge like $3,500 for an appearance, I would guess. I know you don't like to reveal that.
Of the?
It's one of those great secrets, like how many copies of Butt Bongo.
Yeah, but I've seen like club owners write you angry letters and stuff, and mention $3,500.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the number that gets tossed
thrown out.
around.
Gets tossed around.
But does he doesn't get any of the bar or anything like that. He just gets to sell.
Well, every deal is negotiable, Robin.
I see.
I mean, you're talking to a businessman.
That's what Jackie busting tables last week.
Really?
Put a broom in my butt.
So $3,500. And then you got, what do you think he pulls down in those stupid
I would say $1,000
products?
a night,
A grand a night?
Is that right?
$1,000?
No.
Well, don't forget, even
No way.
though he's getting the money, he still has to pay for the products.
Oh,
Yeah, what do you pay?
come on.
Profit margin is surprisingly small.
Is it
Those
really?
shirts are expensive as
How
hell.
much does a shirt cost to
That
make?
shirt costs $7.
And how much you charge?
So what do you
And
charge?
you're charging
And I
20.
charge 15.
You charge 20. That's a lot of
I
profit.
charge 20 for a sweatshirt and 20 for an extra large shirt because those cost a lot more.
So 15 for the T-shirt?
15 for a T-shirt, 20 for a sweatshirt, 20 for video.
So that's $8 a T-shirt.
It's 120% profit.
120% profit. That's pretty good profit.
You could not. Well, I also consider I give away 25 of them.
All right. Well, that's who's telling you to do that. We have to pay. The public has to pay for that.
That's part of the game.
All right. That's part of the game. I give away a lot of these.
Howard, you sell videotapes for how much? $35 plus $5 shipping. How
Right.
much those cost? $2?
$2? Are you crazy?
Yeah,
The
I-
thing cost $1 million. You got paid, didn't you?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, and you
Come
weren't cheap.
on.
I'll tell you that.
Well, these people that buy the shirts can also get a shirt.
Oh, I see. Oh, they get to get themselves warm.
No, but I'm saying they're getting something for it.
All right. Are you kidding? The packaging, shell, the.
So you're going to tell me you didn't make 100% profit on that?
No, absolutely not.
So if it's sold for $34.95, it costs
Cost at least $25 to make each when it comes out to per shell.
okay.
Between 20 and 25, somewhere in there.
Well, you want to,
and then and then after that's
if
done.
you want me to start including how
then
much it costs
Infinity's
to have
gotta-
somebody to order them, to design.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the and then of course you got Infinity involved, and then by the time it gets down to it, I make about
Nickel tape.
No, more than that.
But I'm saying
I
there's a
might
lot
get-
of costs
I
involved.
might get $1 a
That's the
tape or
point I'm
something, or
making
50
is-
cents.
The point
50
I'm
cents to
making
$1 a tape.
The point I'm making.
I mean, he thinks I'm getting rich.
No, you're missing the point.
Yeah.
You just don't like the ball in your court.
No.
There's a
I
lot
just gave
more
you the
to
answer.
it than dragging the.
I just accepted the ball in my court. I just gave you an answer. You told me those shirts are $7.
That's physically what
$7 what they cost you.
Yeah, not
And
to,
then
you
what
not to
happened?
order them, store them.
Well, who orders them? Your wife. I mean, what are you kidding me?
He has to be paid.
Oh, okay.
And to store, don't buy them. You won't need storage.
He has to store them. You store them in the house. It's $7. Your wife orders the shirts. Shut up, Jackie.
No,
Storage.
it's a great
No.
business.
I'm not putting it down.
You know what? I never understood why he drives a station wagon. Because he carries a store with him.
I've always done that.
Oh,
8 years later, you just caught on to that.
But I'm telling you, though,
I didn't know that.
How would I know you're selling hundreds of dollars of merchandise?
Out of your back of your car.
but people love the tapes because I've been to Jackie's shows where he's sold, like, he's got, what do you have, 2 or 3 out now? Whatever it is. Somebody, people go, last time I only
you
had
still
money
sell-
for the first one. Now I want the second and third
Are you
one.
still
Safe
selling
distance from
are you-
Genius.
and Holy
Who
Smoky?
Who farted? I smoked it.
Holy Smoky.
Is Holy
Stumped the joke,
Smoky?
man, the polygram video, and then like Holy Smoky and
I
rolling with the punches.
I
and-
thought Holy Smoky was a collector's item now. No?
Well, it's been re-undiscontinued.
Tell them how much Flies goes for. How much is Flies?
Flies is the cheapest tape. I practically give that away.
What do you give that away for?
$5. I usually give it free.
$5 of Jackie singing Flies.
If somebody buys anything else, I usually throw that in.
I don't mean to kill you, Marco. Let me play a little Flies now. People can tape it at home.
Oh, you son.
I want to just show people with $5. Give me that Flies. Here we
go.
Oh, you.
Here's $5.
Here's $5.
No, you know what they actually buy is the picture of me in my pot garden on the front of the tape. That's what they're actually paying the $5.
Flies, flies, they get on my nerves.
All right.
Flies is all that I deserve. When I was a kid, I didn't need dirt, not Jackie. He was too wise. Just made pies out of mud.
What, he didn't eat dirt?
Nope, not Jackie. He was too wise.
What kid ate dirt?
He was selling it.
I guess where Jackie came from.
He's selling dirt. How much for dirt?
I knew a lot of guys that ate dirt.
You were too wise, though, to eat dirt, right?
Way too smart.
Right.
Jackie ate dirt.
I sold them to the other guys. In junior high, we played Battleship. And
You know what?
pencil.
Hey, I'm trying to listen to you. I'm trying to dig your music, man.
You know what's actually doing well is our mail order business, believe it or
Really?
not.
He's trying to change the subject.
No, I'm not.
Ceiling. Put thumbtacks on little girls' chairs just to see if they were feeling those flies.
I don't understand what the flies have to do
With the
anything
thumbtacks?
else. The thumbtacks.
Well, you had to hear the 10-minute introduction to the song. To understand.
It's really important.
The
Well,
Flies,
why didn't you put it in the song?
isn't that where all the
It
guys
is. You chopped it out.
urinated against the windowsill?
Yeah.
And that's where the flies gathered?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do they have to do with mud pies and tacks on chairs?
It's Jackie's whole life story.
Because then he starts singing flies.
This is his life.
Yeah, Robin, what do you do? Pick up a novel in the middle and start reading and say, geez, I don't get the plot.
Please, Jackie.
Don't even compare this to a novel.
I will certainly compare it to that.
And what he's saying is that the flies make sense by the end. Jackie's life has been flies. I don't
It's a
know.
metaphor.
It's a metaphor for his whole life.
Baby flies is all that I deserve. Come 6th grade, my gang got cool. We painted dragons on the back of our coats. Then I ran for class president, but I didn't get many votes. Oh, that's all right with us, we said. We're only having fun. Come next year, I discovered beer, and that coat remains the most artistic thing I've ever done because of fly.
That what remains the most artistic?
That coat became the most artistic thing I'd ever done because of the fly.
The coat?
The coat, yeah.
What coat?
The coat he painted the dragon.
The dragon.
on.
Where were you? Where were you?
Sorry.
Oh, it's not hard.
Wasn't clear to
You
me.
were too hung up on the music to listen to the lyrics?
You know what it is? I get so into the tune, to the beat of the thing.
He said that he started his own club.
So he drew a dragon on the back of the coat, and then he discovered beer, and then the coat became the most artistic thing he ever done because beer took over the
Then
painting
he
of the
got drunk.
dragon.
Yeah.
You're
Painting no dragon.
Judging by this
Okay.
song, maybe it is the most artistic thing.
You're obsessed with the phrasing.
Yeah, it throws me. All right, anyway, Thursday night, April 22nd, Jackie will be at the Funny Bone on South Street in Philadelphia. For dirty joke and information, call the all-digital 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is just a regular call, Robin.
And if you call that number, you can get the new special, which is for $25. You get a T-shirt, a copy of Who Farted, Ice Melted, and a copy of Holy Smokey, the audio tape.
Oh, for 25.
All three for
the audio tape.
$25.
All right,
That's
there you
because
go.
he doesn't.
Orders are
bring them
pouring in from all 15 markets for that special.
All right, very good, Jackie. Got a way to go.
Specify large or extra large, please.
All right. What a businessman.
They're amazing. I see there's a flyer for All Folked Up in the Jock Lounge.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. That's his wife's band, All Folked Up. She's got her own separate mail order business. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
We're back. With Vietnam vet Howard Stern.
You're damn right I'm a Vietnam vet, and I'm proud of it. We could have won that stinking war. I was there. Everybody pussied out. You don't think we can beat Vietnam in a war? Every minute, no napalm. Okay, use the napalm. Don't use the napalm. Every minute, everyone go backtracking. Napalm the bastards. Napalm them. If you napalm in the morning, napalm in the afternoon, napalm in the evening.
What did napalm do?
Oh, destroyed all the vegetation so that we could see them. Like they didn't have any Ho Chi Minh Trail to run down. Ho Chi Minh Trail is barren. Napalm was fantastic. I could set everyone up in my sights. See those little pointed hats? Boom, 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 boom. fantastic. It used to burn people to their bones, that napalm.
That's what I thought. I thought it was
everything.
kind of irritating.
Oh, irritating. You don't know. We could have won that war. That was a war that would have easily been won. In 3 days.
Easily?
Easily, Robin. Easily. Everybody was a big pussy.
We were over there an awful long time.
Wouldn't let us go in there and do our jobs. I was a scout.
A scout?
That's right. I used to run around the jungle on my bare feet, try to find out where the enemy village was. I'm telling you, and I observed the situation, and I knew
think you got
napalm.
the wrong war. I think you were back in Western days. You were in
And I used to come back to my command leader. I'd say, we got to drop napalm. He goes, schmuck. LBJ says no napalm. I go, what, are you kidding me? If we drop napalm, the damn whole country will look like Richard Pryor's face. That napalm burns them like lamb on a stick. But my command leader even agreed with me, Robin. But there was too much red tape. Like you saw, Rambo, right?
Yes.
Too much red tape. Those jungles. The sweat pouring off of me. Maggots.
It's like you're there. You're there now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm having a whole
flashback.
flashback.
It's not even over for you.
It's never over. Unbelievable. I was fighting tigers at the same time I'm fighting people. It's unbelievable. You know there's tigers in the Vietnam jungles?
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah. Tremendous vegetation. Tigers, lions. Constant danger. Then there were landmines all over the place.
Well, you could then tell me what it was really like to live in the jungle. What is it really like to live in the jungle, sleep in the jungle every night?
Awful.
With all that wildlife and
awful. You don't know what's going to happen
rats
next.
and snakes.
You don't know what's going to happen next. It's never over.
You forget what lives in all that vegetation.
The worst part of being a Nam was, people say, was it the hookers with razor blades in their vaginas? Was it?
You did that too?
Oh, yeah, I did that. That's why my penis was cut in half. Oh, honey. People say to me, what was the worst part of being
How did they get the razor blades in their vaginas? Didn't that cut them?
No. No, they were always upside down.
Oh, please.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Not possible.
Yeah. No, actually, if you want to know the truth about Nam, no girls ever do that. That's been a rumor that goes around since World War I.
That woman couldn't live doing that.
Of course not, Robin. You've tried it, right? You hate men. But let me tell you something. The worst part about being a Nam, seriously?
Yes.
People say, was it the lions, the tigers? Was it the jungle? Was it the constant landmines? Lions.
You had lions.
Oh, yeah, yes. I'm telling you. The worst thing?
What?
Mosquitoes.
Oh, with the malaria, yes.
Do you know, I don't mind getting bit on my feet, on my arms, and mosquitoes on my testicles. All right?
They spared no part of your body.
Huge bugs swarm around in there.
Why would a mosquito want to do that?
Oh, unbelievable. They love it. Unbelievable. Horrible terrain.
Yeah.
To be a scout.
Why
it's
would
the scariest
anyone
position.
even want to live there?
Very few men are brave enough to be scouts because you're the first one to go into that
you're the
habitat.
point man.
You're the
you
point
could be
man.
shot first.
Yes. Oh, yes. To go into that habitat with that vegetation and mosquitoes on your testicles is a horrible thing.
And you can't yell out when they bite.
You know I had to use jungle leaves to wipe after I was done? Do you know that? Instead of toilet paper? No.
How could you go? You weren't scared? Too scared to go?
No. Oh, no. In fact, I went more. I love to go in the jungle. That's like fertilizer. The ironic part is it would help grow more vegetation.
Just the thing you were trying to get rid of.
Oh, yeah. Half of that is from me laying fertilizer. But using the leaves to wipe, and it's strange leaves like you've never seen before. Not like oak tree leaves like we have in this country.
Right.
These are wild, big, huge leaves. The size of elephant ears.
More like fronds.
Yeah. Unbelievably big leaves to wipe your buttocks.
Which did what? Did this cause a problem?
Oh. Of course. Have you ever tried to wipe with like 12 rolls of toilet paper at once?
No.
No, it was horrible. The leaves made it almost unbearable. Because you go a couple of times a day because of the fruits and things there.
Well, no wonder you're so crazy. I'm now beginning to understand what you've been through.
And the leaves are so thin that my hands would go through the leaves. And then I had a most horrible experience that I've never even told anyone
You wouldn't
about.
even wipe yourself if that happened.
Sometimes, no, I'm telling you, I'm wiping, and my hand's going through the leaves, and I look over in the corner, in the right-hand corner. I remember I was in Da Nang, And I look over in the right-hand corner.
Yes.
Right on the 23rd parallel. Yeah. And I'm right there, and I look over and I see this thick leaf. I said, oh, this is fantastic. I'll be able to wipe myself finally properly so that my mates will not smell me. So I look over and I see this thick leaf, and I wipe myself, not realizing this is a Venus flytrap. And it bit my ass.
Back up for a second. What mates did you have out in the jungle?
You know, my fellow soldiers, my grunts, my fellow
you weren't
grunts.
talking about people you were sleeping with.
No, my fellow grunts. I slept with a few of the soldiers, yeah.
You had the homosexual sex out in the jungle.
Sometimes you think that it's your last day and you'll never have human contact.
So on your last day, you're having sex with someone, you don't care who it is.
Right. I checked with a man out in the jungle. So I didn't care anymore. I didn't think I'd live another day. Little did I know I'd be back here.
Yeah, who knew you'd have to come back and tell this story?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. But the jungle was the worst. You really have to learn to survive in the jungle. One time I had a horrible experience. I cooked lamb on a stick.
Where'd you get a lamb from?
Oh, man. What about the time I whizzed on a landmine? What about the time I wiped with a plum? Did you ever hear that story?
No.
I was in the deepest jungle.
Oh, dear.
It was the lowest thing that a man could ever do. But I was delirious.
Well, you must have enjoyed your holiday yesterday.
Oh, yeah. It was wild. All right, anyway. Let's get me out of Nam. I'm having a flashback. A lot of Nam stories I could tell you about. And we wouldn't even treat the enemy like people. You would call them gooks. It's wrong.
Well, that's how you get to the point where you can kill them, because you dehumanize
I never thought of them as human.
Yeah.
Only as animals.
Otherwise, you'd just be a murderer, wouldn't you?
Gooks, chinks.
How many did you kill?
Slopes. How many slopes?
Yeah.
Chinks, gooks.
How many of those did you kill, yes?
On my first tour of duty?
Oh, how many tours did you have?
3.
Oh, my.
Been decorated 9 times.
Altogether, how many?
How
many were you responsible for?
Well, there were 2 chinks, 8 gooks, and 7 laundrymen. Accidentally, what happened was I came into a village, and I thought it was just guys doing laundry on rocks. I didn't realize. I'll tell you. To this day, I can't even go into a Korean deli because I cold-cocked the female cashier.
Crazy.
Oh, I have a lot of Nam stories I never told you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe it's better you don't talk about it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to talk about. I'm getting goosebumps. Right now, I don't
Sounds
feel
like
too
you
good.
enjoyed it, though.
In a strange way, yes, the camaraderie was unbelievable.
Really?
I remember on my 3rd tour of duty, that's when I realized maybe I enjoy this a little too much. Maybe there is a killer instinct that I don't even know about. Maybe I really have no love of humanity like I thought I did. That's it. As a matter of fact, one time I was walking down the Ho Chi Minh Trail. I was on a secret mission.
Ho Chi Minh Trail.
Yeah, Ho Chi Minh Trail, because we were thinking of invading China.
Wasn't that the main street of Hanoi?
Yes. No. The Ho Chi Minh Trail was a trail where we could, the enemy would smuggling goods out of China.
All right.
And I was there, and I meet this little old man. I go, this old man looks like enemy. I take him, and I start to rough him up. And accidentally, I kicked Confucius himself in the nuts. This was Confucius, the great philosopher. Repeatedly, I kicked him in the nuts.
No wonder there are no more good fortunes.
I'll tell you something. And I had always loved China, but I grew to hate it. And you know why I love China.
Why?
Because it rhymes with vagina. And that's my favorite thing in the whole world. But then I realized by my 3rd tour of duty I had to get out of Nam because
I'm surprised you didn't come back with an Oriental wife.
No, I have a couple of children over there.
Oh, geez.
Yes, they have strange names. The mother insisted on naming them strange names.
Really like?
Well, let's see. My first kid was conceived in my 2nd tour of duty.
Uh-huh.
And his name, I had a boy. He was half Chinese, half American.
Right.
His name was Ling Ling.
Ling Ling?
Yeah. And you know how we got that name?
How?
I was in my girlfriend's hut, and the phone is ringing. And I say, answer the phone. It goes, Ling, 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 the phone, Ling, 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 Ling. And Ling Ling, and that's how we got the name Ling Ling for my son.
She had a phone in her hut.
That's right.
Oh, you.
Well, his mother kept getting calls. She was a whore. I have tape of her. Here she is. Yeah, damn right, honey.
Oh, we.
That's Korean.
Me so horny.
But But, I realized by my third tour of duty, I had spent like 3 months in the jungle. I hadn't seen a woman for even 3 months. And I was on tour of duty with a couple of commando units. And I remember the guys were all sitting around one day, and it's a bright, sunny day. Beautiful day, really. It was ironic that here we were on a mission of killing.
On this lovely
day. It was an irony. So all of us, we take off our shirts, we start to sun ourselves, and we take our pants off, and suddenly we're nude. All of us. Must have been about 12 guys laying there next to each other, close to each other. And I said, I love sunning my genitalia with the other guys.
This couldn't have been you. You loved sunning your genitalia.
And I turned to my bunkmate, Charlie Horse. Remember the guy I told you about, Charlie Horse?
Charlie Horse.
Yeah.
An Indian fellow.
Yeah. And my other buddy, Dick Dictate. And I realized I was becoming attracted to these guys because I hadn't seen a woman in 3 months. I even got a sunburn on one of my testicles. I'm telling you. And that's the story of my Vietnam experience. And there's many other stories. You should ask me some other
No,
time.
I don't want to know anymore. I don't think I would would like to know you as a Vietnam vet.
When I swelled up to the size of a grapefruit, Ling Ling helped me.
With your prune stories and your plum stories.
My boy Ling Ling must be 20-something years old now.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I understand he's
And you never have thought of going to look for him? The man must have been tortured as a child.
Yeah, oh yeah. I understand he's a chess champion in Vietnam now, but... Very talented child.
You know how they treat the Amorese.
I know they do, very badly. All right, well, please, I don't want to... It's giving me a flashback. Get this thing off. Having a flashback. All right, where are we? We're going to do some
news?
news?
The other Vietnam vets are so happy to hear you telling your story.
A lot of guys can't talk about it. It helps me to talk about it. You know what? Let me take a break. And then we'll... Oh, that was enough of a break.
Is that a flashback, too?
Yeah. Oh, that's malaria kicking in. All right, let me take a break, and then we'll come right back, and we'll do some news for you.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
All right, I'm finishing up my massage here. What is it, Papa Pooey? Ah, this is the best.
I'm going to come over to the console here because you're indisposed, and I'm going to put a phone call through for you.
Who is it?
It's your mom.
My mother? Ow. You must kill me. Sorry. All right.
Oh, this will get you back on track.
Oh, please, shut her off the air. Don't put that call through. What's the matter with you? Yes, Mommy?
Howard.
What?
Boring.
Is it boring?
Yes.
Yeah, to you, but
I don't say it very lightly, but it's really boring.
Guys love hearing lesbian stories, Mom.
Howard.
And besides, in 5-10 minutes...
Howard, your 15th anniversary.
Yeah.
15th anniversary.
Yes, and?
I'm boring. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, maybe to you.
Who do you think...
Just because you're sexless...
The world cares that you're getting a massage.
Yeah, but they like to hear sex stories from Gina.
Oh, please.
Ma, you don't even understand what the 25 to 54-year-old man likes.
Come on.
You're out of your mind. Gary, tell her the phone calls and faxes that are coming
I
in.
wake up to this noise, this sound of you.
Mrs. Stern, I know it might be boring to you for your demographic, but I do have to say the phones have been ringing.
Phones have been ringing. Who's ringing?
I have a beautiful nude woman here.
I'm ringing the phone to tell you.
Yeah.
Boring.
Well, all right, Ma. You know what? Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Dad and me are so sick of your sexless life. The fact that you don't have sex, that you're not interested in sex, because anything erotic bores you. When is the last time you made love to Dad? When is the last time you gave Daddy anything?
Your father is very happy with his sex
Yeah, he looked real happy the last time I saw him.
And I didn't call to talk about my sex.
Yeah, why don't we talk about your sex life? That's why anytime anything's...
we talk about your boring show?
Yeah, Dad's probably upstairs doing something to himself right now, listening to it.
Anniversary, and it's really...
All right. You know what, Ma? Why don't you crawl back into your hole?
I mean, get something new, Howard.
Okay, very good, Ma. Very good.
Remember...
Oh, what's a little massage fun?
That's all I wanted to say to you, Howard.
The girl's a nurse. It's therapeutic.
A little note on your 15th anniversary.
All right. Thank you, Mother. Thank you.
Wanted you to hear.
That's good. That's good. I'm going to go right back to my boring show.
And whenever I see you, I'm sick, I'm this, I'm that, and
Yeah.
you don't sound sick to me.
No.
Well, he got cured.
I got cured from this lovely Florence Nightingale.
Right?
She's how old are you again?
I'm going to cure you.
28. And my mother's an old bag.
You're going to give him a sensual massage?
I'm give you the cure when I see you.
I only wish Dad could be with Gina right now. Because if Dad was with Gina, he would...
You want to know something? Your
Yeah.
father even says it's boring.
Yeah, my father tells you that because he knows what a prude you are.
I mean,
All right, thank you, Ma.
Get a new.
All right, thank you, Mother. Thank you.
All right, happy anniversary, Howard.
You're like a nagging parrot.
Happy anniversary.
You ever hear a parrot, Ma, in the zoo?
Did you get your wife a gift?
No. Her gift is my massage.
Spend your time interviewing people that have unusual gifts.
My gift is that I stayed married to her, and she never gives me a sensual massage. All right, very good.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, I can hardly wait for that. Thank you, Mother.
Bye-bye.
All right, very good. That's my mother, and we're here with Gina, and I could give a rat's ass if she finds it boring. Now, let's get back to the good stories. Is Bobcat waiting outside?
Yes, he is.
Hey, is this boring?
Well, being right here, it isn't.
No, exactly. All right, now let's get back to it. Gina, you're... She hasn't stopped rubbing me the whole time my mother was ragging me out. Have you, Gina?
Nope, I'm working hard.
All right, all right. Where's Robin with the news? The gal with the news.
In her office.
She's in her office?
Second office.
No, you know what she does? She roams the halls whenever we go to commercial. But this is her time. This is her news section.
It's been pretty urgent.
Maybe she had an accident. Maybe she's in the jungles wiping with leaves.
Oh, breakthrough.
So, why don't we do the show plugs, and then when we come back, we'll be gone, and Robin will be here.
She could take it out.
Where is she?
Maybe she went out to dinner last night.
I have somebody requesting the Knicks song, but I got to work that whole thing out. Hey, Robin, get back here. Come on, let's go. She thinks I got all day for this.
She was here all day till it was time to do the news.
I know. I think she gets nervous doing the news.
That's what it is.
She gets nervous and runs out of the room. Where is she? Can somebody put out an APB?
The whole TV career thing, I think, is really...
Yeah, ever since she was on TV.
Yeah. Nervous.
Let's do the plugs. I want to go home.
I don't know if you're serious.
I am serious. I mean, I don't know where Robin is. Robin. Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling this Saturday, June 5th. At Legendary Club Benet in Sayreville, New Jersey. For dirty jokes and information, call the all-digital 516-932-WINE. Friday night, June 11th, the New York Comedy Loft in the Days Inn in Nanuet, New York. Where's Robin?
She's in the...
What?
She's in the can.
And what is she doing? She's yelling, I can't come out?
She gets very angry.
Yeah.
When we, knock on the door.
And tell her the show is on.
Yeah.
So now you're afraid to knock on the door?
No, Gorilla went there and he just said, Robin, and she's like, yeah. But, you can't ask her what she's doing.
Right.
She gets mad.
Just tell her to push
And
harder.
so you tell her to push harder.
You got a mic in there?
I mean, what do you mean she's annoyed by that? How would you... Robin,
she's in the middle
first
of
of
doing
all,
stuff.
you can't be annoyed when someone knocks on the door and tells you the show is on.
I wasn't annoyed.
No. Last time we went in, she was annoyed, so I didn't want Gorilla to go in farther.
Right.
Remember the last time she had that
I was sick that time, and when I ran off
What happened
the air.
this time? I'm busy.
I'm busy.
Were you dooting?
No. I'm busy. Get out of here. No privacy. No, you run off the air because you're not feeling well, and then they have 25 people knocking and banging.
Well, we're on the air.
Your name.
I never saw Dan Rather take 10 minutes out.
No. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the last time.
No, what about this time? How's we supposed to know what's going on each time?
Like, I can't get in there, so, Gorilla said Robin, and she said yes, but I didn't want to...
So what was going on in there?
I was using the ladies' facility.
Literally, I've been killing time I've already done half the plugs.
Stop it.
I swear.
How long have I been away?
About 3 minutes.
We've been on for 4 or 5 minutes.
3
Where
minutes.
was I? Where was mine?
She was in there bombing like it was Vietnam.
That is not true.
Was it my Vietnam stories?
You couldn't have been on for 3 or 4 minutes.
She just napalmed.
I swear on my life.
She napalmed the ladies' room.
You finished the Nutrisystem commercial.
And then we had one commercial.
See, that's the problem.
Well, you got to check with Fred.
Wasn't the usual
In the middle
break.
of doing Jackie said you should have pushed harder.
There was nothing to push. Thank you, Mr. Martley.
That was a urination? That took like 4 minutes.
Urinate.
I ran around the building first.
Please.
Aerobics?
Why? Aerobics.
It's a chat.
To chat.
No.
What were you doing?
Sometimes when I want to avoid people, I take the long way to the restroom.
Who were you avoiding?
I don't know.
The Nutrisystem Nutrisystem guy?
I don't know.
Mr. Unga Bunga?
I just sometimes I'm
Up,
trying
oh,
to
hi.
save my voice for the show.
I see.
So I just take
Wait
the
a
long way
second.
around.
Wait, the long way
I got
around.
20 says it was a
dude. Time.
I wasn't running. I walked.
No,
I thought I
she's
had
telling
a
the
little
truth. She
time.
wasn't dooting. She was busy yantering in the hall.
But Howard, the long way
She
around.
likes to socialize.
The short
I
way
wasn't
around.
socializing.
She goes to the guy, Paul, in traffic, has to do a show with him. She doesn't just do a show with me. She has other shows going on.
The short way around. Robin would have to go past the
What?
main.
Miss TV was networking.
No. She is curious. And she loves to talk to all the people in the hall.
Oh, and this is
not
Monday,
true.
so she has a 3-day weekend. She has to be brought up to date.
Right. So, like, Paul stops. I know the guy in traffic. And Robin does a little thing with him.
Because the short way around, if Robin walked out that door there,
Yeah.
went to the bathroom, she might have to pass
One person.
the receptionist,
Right,
maybe.
that's it.
If she's not, she's out. But the long way around.
That is not true.
Oh, yeah, the long way around, you got to go through the whole hall.
I did avoid who I was trying to avoid. That's
Who were you
all I
trying to avoid? Tom Chisano?
No.
Who? Tell us who.
We should follow her route.
Who were you trying to avoid? I gotta know.
No one, really.
Come on, please be honest. Who were you trying to avoid? No, she wasn't. Who were you trying to avoid? Why don't you say it?
Oh, man.
Nutrisystem guy.
The Nutrisystem guy?
I
Why?
don't want to be bothered.
Ah,
I just don't feel like being bothered.
Mr. Unga Bunga's a nice guy.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
I just, I'm a little under the weather. I just
I
didn't
see.
want to be bothered.
All right. All right, let's finish up the news because you are under the weather and we got to get you home. I can see you're under the weather. You're running the halls avoiding. Mr.
really
Unga Bunga actually walked right out. He was not even, he
Good,
didn't,
but you never know. Sometimes
All right.
they try to corner
he
you.
was a pretty decent guy.
He's a good guy.
Right? He got up and just split.
Great guy. Right out of here.
Maybe he was looking for Robin. Maybe he ran out to trying to avoid you.
He's trying to catch me.
All right, what do you got there, Robin? Anything else besides Ted Danson?
Tragedy, Howard.
What, Jackie, you can't sell any tickets to Clever Nay?
Oh, man. You lighten up. Jesus.
What is it?
It's the premiere night for the Dan Rather Connie Chung News Hour on CBS.
Yeah. But you won't see Connie that much, according to what I read, because
Really?
she'll be under the desk servicing Dan because they're so in love with each other.
Oh, boy.
They're so excited about their new association.
Their new pairing.
Yeah. And now, here's Connie with the new... Ooh, me so horny.
That's Connie working with Dan
Yeah,
Rather.
that's the newscast.
Me so horny.
Did you see the disclaimer they're running during the newscast? Don't adjust your sets, she's yellow. That's unbelievable. That's so insulting to people of Oriental persuasion.
Why do they have the, I don't see them as being yellow.
No.
They don't look yellow to
But you
me.
never were in Nam. I served in Nam for like 3 tours of duty.
Is that right?
And believe me, they're very yellow over there. Yellow is the sun.
Yellow is the
Oh,
sun. Okay.
absolutely.
Let me see, what else did I want to say? The LA mayor's race, apparently they're getting into personalities out there. You know, that in a week or so, there's going to be a runoff election between the two guys who finished up with the most votes in the regular election, Howard.
Yeah, Mutt and Jeff.
No, one guy's name is Wu.
Woo?
Yeah.
Woo-wee?
Michael Wu. Woo, woo, woo. Maybe that's who those people on Arsenio are yelling for.
Yeah, they're for Governor Wu. And the other guys in the audience are ARF, Governor ARF. ARF, ARF, ARF. Woo, woo, woo. ARF, 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 woo.
It's a political debate.
ARF, woo. It's come to that.
And the other guy who's running is Richard Riordan, who is some wealthy guy who's trying to run for mayor of Los Angeles. They have a runoff on June 8th, and Michael Wu is calling for Riordan to... calling for him to discuss his drunk driving arrest.
Who, Wu or ARF?
Arf has some drunk driving. And Wu would like him to discuss it. Apparently, he has refused to comment on it. Now, it had me thinking the guy must have been arrested last week for drunk driving. But these incidents occurred in 1968, 71, and 75.
Roof. Roof. DiMaggio. Roof. Roof. Roof.
Garrick.
All right, what else, Robin? Come on.
So anyway, I just thought that, come on, the guy didn't have an arrest since 1975. Maybe his problem is licked.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Right on.
And what else do I have here? A couple of other notes before we go. This is very incredible, Howard, and should be
What, Jackie actually sold the ticket in Club Monet?
taken as a warning by you. In Orlando, Florida,
Yes, go ahead.
a
Yes,
man
I
with
know about
long
this.
hair.
Right.
You do know about this?
No, go ahead,
A
yes.
man with very long hair was working over an 80-gallon bowl, mixing adhesives. Okay, so you got the picture? This is a huge bowl.
I got you. Did he stutter?
No.
All right, so he's got long hair. He's working over a bowl.
Hair.
Like glue, adhesive.
Yeah, it's adhesives.
All right.
Working over a huge bowl, and it has this arm that goes into the bowl that mixes it, and it spins at 600 revolutions per minute.
Yes.
Well, the arm grabbed his hair and yanked it from his head.
Was he scalped?
Yes.
Oh, my.
Right. I mean, it yanked all the hair off and his forehead.
Wow. So why should I pay attention to that?
You have very long hair if you ever get around a mixing bowl.
like I work over a bowl, Robin.
What?
Would you see a bowl in here? What bowl do I work
This
over?
could happen with anything.
Oh. Isn't that how Ted Danson lost his hair?
You could be walking down the street and your hair gets caught by a bus.
Your whole face could fall off. Oh, man. So his forehead came off, too?
His forehead came off.
Wow.
Doctors at a hospital in Orlando. Somehow, the people who were there, they were of the presence of mind to retrieve the scalp.
Wow.
So he was rushed to a hospital, and doctors at this Orlando Regional Medical Center were able to reattach the artery, skin, and hair. It had ripped right above his eyebrow line.
Arf.
So this 28-year-old guy, he's probably going to have his hair and his forehead and everything else.
Oh, is he going to have his hair, you think?
Yeah.
You think he'll get his hair back? I don't think...
Well, what? It's all there.
No.
What?
You think his hair will now grow?
Sure, why not?
You think his scalp will produce hair?
Yes.
Really? Interesting. I can't believe that guy has hair and Scott the engineer doesn't. That is amazing, isn't it?
Loses it and gets it back.
Yeah, guy loses the top of his whole head and he has hair, and Scott the engineer is totally bald and always has had the top
Why
of his
would
head.
you think his hair wouldn't grow back?
I don't know. Just sounds like really... I wish they... So why can't they take a scalp and transplant it onto Scott's head?
Well, you could do that.
You could?
But, if it wasn't from him, he'd probably reject it.
No, I think the scalp would reject him.
I mean, he's already rejected his own. Why would he accept someone else's? In Taiwan, they've come up with a new thing as a status symbol.
Poor Scott can actually stand over a bowl with adhesives and not lose anything.
No fear.
No fear. He's fearless. He should be working in a bowl.
He should apply for a job.
He could stick his head in the bowl. It wouldn't. It would be no worry.
What else is in the news?
In Taiwan, the latest thing, if you want to really impress your friends,
Is to have your eyes done round.
no, is to have an erotic funeral.
Oh, really?
Yes. It started nearly a decade ago when a devoted son whose father was fond of strippers hired several of them to perform at the old man's funeral, thus brightening his journey into heaven.
Interesting. That's very respectful.
Apparently.
That's what I want, strippers at my funeral.
Well, somebody who's burying you ought to think about that.
Yeah.
In Taiwan, because they're Buddhist, the funeral ceremony lasts several days or weeks.
Yeah, it's going to get pretty dull.
They have these people who just chant, in this little pavilion they build. And they put your body in there and they chant around it to ease the soul and calm it down. And then they finally have a big funeral march with lots of bands and so forth. And what some of the very wealthy are doing now is also having a little float with exotic dancers that come by. And the exotic dancers.
Horny guys are always figuring out ways to get strippers.
Women.
Yeah, to get naked women. You got the bachelor party. That gets you naked women. You have a Super Bowl party. But after that, funeral. Guy dies. We have, imagine, Harry died. Oh, so I'll buy the rubbers.
You call the stripper.
Yeah.
I'll buy the the condoms.
Yeah, guys are always thinking up ways to get naked women in the room.
Well, the use of dancers has spread, as I said. And what happens is they have them on the float. And so they gyrate and do their, little erotic dances
Mm-hmm.
as the float goes by, as people are standing, watching the funeral procession.
Do they
And
do the
then-
giant dance?
Then, when they get to the actual place of the burial or cremation or whatever they do, the strippers actually strip.
Wow. Imagine people fighting to go to a funeral.
So far, no one's been arrested. I mean, public nudity is
forbidden
in Taiwan, but they don't want to cause,
that's right.
a
It's
lot
religious.
of hubbub at a funeral.
Of course not.
So far, they've just let it go. And now it's catching on with politicians. Politicians have now said, those funerals are attracting very large crowds. So at
And do the
some of the
strippers-
campaign rallies, they're now having strippers.
And do the strippers have sex with the corpse? Or like dance for them and stuff?
Well, that's what they're dancing for. They're dancing for the corpse.
Great. Finally get strippers and I'm dead. All right, Robin.
Finally got strippers with your wife in the room.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah, it seems that's the only way you can get them in the room with your wife.
And out in California, just one last thing to tell you about a wacky radio stunt.
California? Woo! Rough. Oh, hey, we were talking about the porno movie we saw yesterday, the girl with the stump, and she did this lesbian thing to this other girl. But, so here's the music. This is the weirdest porno music we ever heard. Wasn't it funny?
It was hysterical music.
Yeah, this is good. Listen to this porn. This is the world's worst porno music.
This music really didn't match the pictures you were seeing.
Yeah, and this was a pretty bad porno because it actually looked like it was shot on film.
It was dark, though.
Yeah.
I guess that was for the atmosphere.
It was weird. It was like one of those old pornos, but... And then also they hadn't figured out how to mix the sound with the music. I notice even on the modern day pornos, they can't play music.
Well, they shoot those. They're not on like a sound stage or anything.
Nah.
They're in a little room and they set up this portable equipment.
Yeah, but even on my stupid little system at home with my portable camera, I
Yeah.
can mix music and sound.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that difficult. It's like they're retards who make these porno movies. Anyway. Jackie, can't you do that at home? Put in music behind...
I think they just don't go back and do it.
You think they're too lazy? 'Cause
Once
sometimes-
they got it, the product, they get it out as fast
Well,
as
sometimes
they
they
can.
mix in moaning, but it doesn't match the lips on the people,
Yeah, you can tell that the person,
Yeah, it's just
they're
a bunch
far
of,
away and they have
"Oh."
somebody standing right into the mic going, "Oh!"
Yeah, right. So this is the weirdest porn. This goes down as weird porno music. I remind you, the woman has a stump for a leg and she's doing another girl. This is what she's got her stump out.
Now, what this music has to do with a stump, I don't know.
I don't know. It was awfully irritating. It was really eerie.
Maybe the person that sent us this.
No. This is the
was
movie.
really the music.
It made it worse. Because at least I wish I could have just heard them talking. I mean, I would have liked to have heard what was going on.
Would love to have known what they were saying to each other.
Yeah. I love you, Stumpy. Stump. Stumpy. Stump. This sounds like Branford Marsalis on The Tonight Show. We'll be back with Jay Leno. I think this is the Tonight Show theme.
This is the new thing.
Liza and Lorna did a song to this, didn't they? Something's got to give, something's got to give. Da, da, da. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something's got to give. They always appear to be making up those songs.
Right, the music matches nothing that they're singing. It's just everybody's all over the place.
Something's got to give, something's got to give. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let us entertain you with a stump. And then here's the guy moaning.
Okay.
This guy had giant ears. He looked like the guy. Remember, you never saw the farm animal tape, did
No.
you? This looks like the guy who was with the chicken. It really does. I swear it's the same guy.
That's a guy?
Yeah.
It's a barn owl.
Dogs and heat. That guy didn't have a stump.
Well, how is that woman supposed to be with any human being after being with a stump?
That wasn't a human being, that guy. Just so wild to see a girl who'll be with another girl who has a stump like that because
And to be with a stump.
Just to know that there are girls like that on the planet who are willing to be with a stump.
Oh, please.
It's just like so
And
great.
she looked like she didn't even notice it was a stump.
No. But Robin's reaction was great because she walked in the middle and thought that the woman's whole leg was there. You didn't know she had a stump. She was like, oh my God, how's that possible? Oh, I have to go home and figure this out. I always thought I was capable of so much more, but
no.
Tell me you weren't freaked.
Well, I thought this has got to be some kind of sci-fi thing.
Robin wanted to see an X-ray.
Quattro.
Where, it was some kind of special effect so that the foot could get in there.
I had a weird dream last night. Wow, was it
Well, after
weird.
what you watched during the day, I can't imagine why.
And it's just great to have you here.
Well, thank you.
It wasn't so uncomfortable, was it?
No, sir.
You dug
Was
it, right?
this the same as the rehearsal you did with Billy West?
Yeah. Yeah, didn't Billy ask you that question about Faye being blonde all over? Didn't work that
And
way.
how she was on the bowl?
Yeah. You never saw Faye on the bowl?
No, Howard,
Really? Seriously? Do you ever see... Does that turn you off when you see your women on the bowl? Be honest. Because my wife goes on the bowl all the time in front of me. And she goes like, what's the big deal? We're married.
Well, don't you have a door or anything?
Yeah, but you don't close the door. I mean, she thinks I want to see
His wife
that.
doesn't believe in doors.
She's like, how was work today, honey? It's like, hey, how about keeping some of that femininity together, keeping some of the mystery alive?
Some
You know,
of that
Dee Snider's
mystique.
wife, Dee has never seen his wife go to the bathroom? Never. And the guy's married like 20 years.
Nor have I.
He did say...
He saw her urinate.
Yes.
Whoa.
But never number two. Never. You know that song, First I Look at the Purse? I had a song, First I Look in the Bowl. But never took off. It was a song parody. I can't believe that. I wonder if you did see Faye Dunaway go to the bathroom. You got to tell me, man. Even off the air, you got to tell me.
Off the air, maybe.
All right, okay. Anyway, the legendary Peter Wolf.
She said she might be able to get in around 8 or 9.
Oh.
So I said, and
Did you want to do Dial a Date?
I was just trying to
thought it
get her
was
here at
Dial
this
a
point. She just said she couldn't get in till late. So I'm working on it.
Gee, I wish we had a budget. We'd send a car for her. Be worth it. I want to see her. I bet you she's not that good.
I can drive her in if you want.
Yeah, you drive her
John
in.
was actually thinking about driving her in.
All right, John, you drive her in.
Yeah, I can drive her in, and then, but I can't take her home. She takes the train. All you gotta do is give her 10 bucks.
Fred's not even here.
All you gotta do is give her $10 for cab fare, home from the train station. But I'll drive her here.
Yeah?
Say it again.
What did you say? Well, you were saying you would drive her here, but how?
I'll take my car.
Oh. What did he say?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
No, I said then you can just give her $10 to get home from the train station.
Because you can't drive her home.
No, I can't drive her home.
What is she going to do to get home?
What?
What's she going to do to get home?
What's she going to do to get home?
She can take a train.
What?
She can take a train.
And then how does she get from the train to her house?
You can't recreate it, Robin.
I'm trying to make him do it.
It's impossible. And he has no idea you're trying to get him to stutter. You should have heard him, Fred. You missed it.
Oh, was it a beaut?
It was unbelievable. It was
stellar.
unintelligible.
What were the words?
I don't even know. Drive?
You could click on drive.
I could
Drive in here.
I saw videotape. I got to bring it in for you. Laura took it. A videotape of John playing at some park last weekend, and it was so cold, nobody showed up.
Oh, no.
And he's playing outdoors to 3 people.
Well, funny you mention that. That's on our agenda for the after office party. After
you
show
got the
party.
tape here? You brought it in? Kenji brought it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful. I want to see that.
I told her too. I said, do me a favor. If you're gonna tape, just don't show Howard. And then she shows.
The band outnumbered the crowd by about 3 to 1.
Oh, this is great. This is going to help me book some more gigs.
Well, it's not your fault the damn thing was rained out.
It was freezing. It was raining.
All right.
It was a water park.
No
It could have
offense.
happened to anyone.
I don't think it had much to do with whether you were there or not, quite frankly. The place would have done great business if it was a hot day.
Yeah. No, I know. I mean, it was too cold to go in any water.
All right, so go work on getting that good lesbian here. I want to see.
So you want to get her?
Yeah, I got a feeling she's bogus. No, get that one for Friday, the topless one.
Sure.
Arrange a schedule. So, like as Robin says, they're not all bunched together.
Well, you're amazing because when it comes to like guests,
Yeah.
like legitimate guests,
Right.
You're like, oh, do we have to have this one on today? And
Right.
then, but if it was a girl, as soon as it's a girl, it could
Yeah.
be 10 of them.
Yeah.
You're like tomorrow,
Right.
And I'll be like, well, they're all one after another. I don't care.
That's all right.
It's okay.
We could have a theme show.
Priorities.
Is she going to get nude tomorrow?
With the Les?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what her story is. I forget. It was so long ago we spoke to her.
But you're going to drive her in.
Yeah, I figured if I drive around, maybe I could, peek my head in just to check it out for a second.
Don't count on it. Nice belly you got going there. Boy, is he
Like
fat.
that?
Man, you got a gut. You're like Jackie Joke.
He keeps telling me, when he does his album,
Yeah.
he's going to have to do a video. And he wants to be in shape for the video, but he's not going to get in shape for the video until he knows it's time, like 3 months before it's video time.
Oh, I see.
He's
He's
going
gonna
to
wait.
wait himself
He's gonna
in
wait.
shape.
It'll take me a month to lose this.
Sure. Right. Why don't you lose it the intelligent way? Oh, guys, I said intelligent and John in the same sentence. Get out of here.
No, I am. I cut out all fats out of my diet.
Did you really? So what do you eat? What did you eat for breakfast?
A plain bagel. Try bagel.
You cut out all the fat.
What, a pumpernickel?
Pumpernickel bagel has tons of fat.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you used to eat that.
Get out of here. I used to eat them when I was fat. Get out of here, you moron.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
I cut out all the fat.
Well, I thought that was good for you, a dry bagel. That's what.
A dry bagel doesn't have any fat.
I thought it didn't.
Why would you think that? Why do you think it tastes so good?
How do you think they make bread?
Even Richard Simmons says it is.
But Richard Simmons knows about as much about dieting as what's his name did. The guy who just died, Walter Hudson. Richard Simmons doesn't know a thing about diet.
Because on his dealer meal,
have you ever had a discussion about diet with Richard Simmons? He doesn't even have a clue. Richard Simmons is chunky. The dealer meal. Who do you know that lost weight on dealer meal? Name one person.
I don't know anybody.
No one knows anybody.
Federal judge has rejected arguments by a death row inmate that hanging is cruel and unusual punishment. This guy's on death row due to be hanged.
Right.
So he went to argue that was cruel and unusual punishment.
Well, tell us a nice way to do it. We'll do it.
But the judge said, forget it.
What does he want? Chemical injection?
Charles Campbell was accused of, or actually he was convicted of killing 2 women and a young girl in 1982. I don't think he asked them how they wanted it.
Well, that's what he's saying. That's the humane way of killing somebody. You just can't take them by surprise.
So let's sneak up on him in his cell.
Exactly.
He won't know when we're coming.
Right. He'll never know what hit him. That's what he's saying, and you can go along with that.
I see.
Now, make him suffer as much as possible.
Yeah, I don't know why these people even get court dates.
The very fact that
Such argument.
The thought of hanging makes him uncomfortable.
It's good.
It's good.
Very good, because now he's had time to think about what he did. Now he regrets what he did. He doesn't regret it because of the people. He regrets it because of what's going to happen to him.
Hang him by his nuts.
Ow!
You like that, huh, boys?
Will that kill you?
Oh, it's got to. Somebody touches him, they get the kill, so I can't imagine what that would do.
Health officials in New Mexico still don't know what is happening to the Navajo people. I told you yesterday, 12 people.
I don't know.
12 people have. Well, the Knicks play the Bulls again tonight, Howard. And Pat Riley, I hate this, but Pat Riley is already making excuses,
I know.
which doesn't give me a good feeling.
What was he saying? That the reffing in Chicago was
the referees
unfair?
outside of New York give them a really hard time, don't cut them any slack at all, and they don't treat Patrick Ewing with respect.
Oh, okay. That's why they lost. Had nothing to do with the 55 points that Michael Jordan scored.
Right. No, he didn't have anything to do with it at all.
Losers. What is it, Fafa Flowley?
They were saying that, Michael Jordan had a pretty blatant foul the other day, and he just looked at the referee, and I guess they were so in awe of him that they just don't call
Yeah,
him.
that they don't treat Patrick like a star like Michael, so he gets called for every foul. But Patrick, Michael had 5 fouls that night.
Yeah, when things, you notice they didn't say any, I don't know.
There was a lot of calls that went
I know.
against the Bulls at the Garden that were like pretty, wacky.
Yeah.
It works out.
But all I know is that Michael Jordan did not go out and complain about the bad time he was getting in New York. He just trounced us the last 2 games. That's where you're supposed to do your talking, on the court.
Patrick doesn't get enough respect. It's hard to respect a guy who looks like Cro-Magnon Man.
Oh, please.
Yes.
Did you see Michael Jordan hasn't spoken to the press in like 3 or 4 games?
Yeah, it was kind of neat.
Did you see them all interviewing his father?
No, I missed that.
He was a pretty funny guy.
Yeah.
He had like one of those wild like Hawaiian shirts, and he wears that little hat that Michael wears.
Oh, yeah?
And, he's just sitting there answering like he knows the answer.
Do we talk like this? No,
He's a little bit better than that.
Yeah. Hello there. I'm Michael Jordan's spokesman and daddy.
So they're asking him the questions they would ask Michael?
Exactly.
How is you?
Well, he was on the Atlantic City trip, so he did answer a few questions.
Oh, boy.
Where am the winners? What did they ask him?
They asked him if they slept in the limo on the way home.
Why? Yeah, we did, but I don't know. No, of course he
I was
probably
sleeping.
says,
I don't know if Michael
I don't know what Michael was doing. I was with him, but I wasn't really paying much attention.
They said that while Michael's father was being interviewed, Michael was in a locked room looking out a window behind a curtain just cracking up.
Yeah. Would you like to buy an autograph from my boy?
Because nobody on the team is talking to the press.
Yeah. They all got fined for that.
Yeah, well, you could buy this here autograph of Michael, or I'll just write up a few more and we could have a party. 'Cause my boy is a big star. And by the way, Patrick Ewing's father was interviewed in a cave.
They found him.
They found a missing limp, and it was Patrick Ewing's father.
Well, all I know, Howard, is you've really missed out on an opportunity for some wonderful free press by
Yeah.
not going to these Knicks games.
Yeah, I would be embarrassed.
Because all the stars just get mentions in the paper all day.
Yeah.
Oh, who to spot at the Garden tonight at the big game.
I figure I get
and
enough
where
press.
they'll be sitting.
Yeah.
They're not positive.
I think if you're sitting there, you're just looking for press.
They say Michael Douglas will be there, Peter Falk, and Connie Chung, who runs over right after her new anchor duty.
Anchor duties, tough duties, huh? You can go out and just party the whole night.
That's right.
Tough job. Yeah. Hey, did they find Patrick Ewing's father? Sure, they would interview Patrick Ewing's father.
Why don't we go find him?
Patrick's father is unavailable because he is out there being amazed by fire. A new invention.
You're terrible.
Now, looky here.
Just because Patrick looks like that doesn't mean his father's never seen fire.
Yeah, look at this, Daddy. They got fire here in New York.
How do they do that?
How'd they do that? Can we start another one?
And my second call was to a new news channel I found on satellite from the Boston area.
Good.
And I don't think they're on the same planet because they didn't know what I was talking about.
All right, let's hear what's going on.
Here we go.
All right.
Very subtle and natural thing. We have about 3 minutes left. Chris, who is calling from Fort Monmouth, New Jersey. Go ahead, Chris.
Hi, Marty. I think a gay curriculum should be taught in school. I'm gay and I'm in the military now for 2 years, and I'm afraid to come out of the closet because of what might happen as a consequence. My lover, who is a black man and lives off base, is Howard Stern and Papa Fooey, and Stuttering John, and Fred Norris, and Jackie the Joke Man.
Yeah.
Robin Quivers.
So?
Stephen Grillo.
What's the
Mike
point?
Ganji. And Howard Stern. And Papa Fooey.
Okay, thanks, Chris. I'm not quite sure what that was all about.
You're not a people.
You ran out of people.
I ran out of people.
When you get to Steve and Mike.
Yeah, Steve Gorillo and Mike Ganji, our interns.
I was waiting to be cut off. If I would have thought, I could have named Tom Chiasano and Scott the engineer.
Yeah, I mean, give them a break. You know, these guys work hard too.
Really?
You got to make a laundry list for that show. I just want to say I'm gay in the military. I've been in the military 2 years, and my lover Howard Stern, Fafa Fooey, and then you expect Robin Quivers, Jackie Joke Man, Fred Norris.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it was going to be cut off.
Stuttering John,
Mike Ganji, Stephen Grillo. Unbelievable. And what about Kathy Tobin? You left out, and Sandy.
That's right. We'll have to give you a whole list.
We can give you a list of people's names that work on the show.
Hey, listen.
All right, very good.
Thank you. Say well, I love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
What an exciting guy, that king of all messengers. Isn't he great? You know, then he slips in that whenever Steven Tyler has to say something funny, like at the MTV Awards, Billy writes that for him. And
Well, it's not the first time that he's used Billy.
No, I know.
Because I remember another instance also where he...
What is it, Stuttering John?
No,
I'm sure Billy's filled your head up with Aerosmith.
Yeah, I was there for the whole rap. I can tell you anything you want to know about it.
Yeah, I've got it pretty much too, you know?
Because you know that he... Go ahead, John.
What'd you say, John?
I was just going to say he definitely works it in because I walked, he walked in, I was sitting on the phone, and he said, Aerosmith. I mean, hello.
Yeah. No, he finds a way to work it in. Jackie, always with the one-liner.
Sometimes
we were about to get a real story out of John.
Are we at a roast?
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes if you play your cards right, you'll be like sitting there and he'll be, Billy, I haven't seen you for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then you get the Ren and Stimpy college tour agenda.
Yeah.
I was just
get back from Idaho.
Stayed at some bad hotels, man.
Yeah, bad hotels.
Flying into Des Moines.
Yeah, getting $10,000.
Des Moines.
Des Moines.
Whatever. Was it
Des Moines.
Des Moines.
Where's the hero of the stupid?
Des Moines, whatever.
There you go.
But he was...
Yeah, so, well, at least you know how to spell it.
Hey, last week Joe was eating Matusa ice cream.
You know,
so what did he tell you?
What did
he tell you about Aerosmith?
Well, he was, he would hang out with them and write,
All right, I'm going to put you on hold.
But has she thought about the kind of woman she wants?
No.
Oh.
She's going to think about it when she gets here. There'll be nothing left to talk about. And you'll be nude for us?
I'll leave it up to the moment.
All right, is that a yes? You said yes before. You would like to be. Yeah, okay, very good. All right. We're going to have you down here. I just found a hole in my schedule. Gary, make the hole happen quicker than Wednesday, if you can. I must meet her. All right, very good.
Okay, very good.
Okay. Gary, make the hole big because we're going to need a lot of time with this girl. Hold on, okay?
All right, thanks, Howie.
All right. It's a pleasant noise. Well, she's the girl for Dial-A-Date next week. We haven't done one in a while, and I got to say, I am sitting here completely aroused. You can check me if you want. Didn't she turn you on, guys?
I ain't standing up.
You got turned on too?
What turned you on? What was the thing?
When did everything just happen?
Yeah.
It happened early in the conversation when she just started describing the fact that I think when I asked if she was 3 inputs, and I don't know. It just happened very early. I don't know what it was.
Well,
the voice was right, everything was right, and then she just seemed so.
It really helped when she said she was trapped with 2 guys alone in this house, and it was her idea to go get a bottle.
Yeah, I was
that's a
excited
turn on
before
to
that.
Jackie.
I was excited. Anybody with a bottle.
Any girl who wants a bottle.
She wanted a
She's
bottle.
got to be a good girl.
I suggest we have a bottle here when we find the hole next week.
All right. When we find the hole, we got to
There
bring
should be
a
a bottle in it.
Yeah, we need a bottle. Absolutely going to be a great show. All right, very good. I'm glad we took that call. It was an important
Certainly
call.
didn't hurt when she suggested the bottle.
Yeah, that helped. 2 guys in a bottle and her. How about just a bottle?
Who needs a girl?
Who needs guys? All right, we'll be back right after this. I love that 3 CD player. It takes in 3 CDs. This thing, first of all, is the size of a microwave oven. I'm talking about the whole unit with the speakers and everything. You can stick it anywhere. It's high-tech looking, really sharp looking. And then you can put 3 CDs in, and then if you want to change 2 of the CDs, the 3rd one can still play. I love that. I want that. I want that. Want that. All right? Did I make a point? It's got the karaoke thing on it.
Karaoke, Jerry.
That's right, karaoke.
Karaoke, Jerry.
It's got the karaoke thing where you can sing along with the CD. It fades out the vocals. It's got a vocal fader on it, a vocal folder, and it's got a.
What?
I am tired of doing these commercials. I love the thing. What can I say? I mean, what am I going to say? Iowa 3500 Mini Mac.
New Age spiritualist Jay-Z Knight faces a lawsuit.
I can't believe that.
This is the woman who brings us Ramtha through channeling.
I thought that was real.
A woman named Betty Nunnery of Tacoma, Washington, claims that Knight and Ramtha, she's suing both of them, I guess.
Oh, she's suing Ramtha as well? You
Yeah.
can sue somebody in another life?
3,500-year-old man.
Can you imagine?
Or 35,000-year-old man.
This woman gets on there, Jay-Z Knight, and she goes, "You're not a bad-looking broad." And she goes, "Hello, this is Ramtha." Like that. I mean, it sounds like her, you know. It's not even a different voice. It should be, "Hello, this is Ramtha."
Yeah, if it was a guy's voice coming out of her, I might believe.
Yeah, then you could get into it. At least if it was a good act, like you should get a ventriloquist or something doing it.
But it's like, hello.
Hello, I'm Ramtha.
It's like
I'm
a gay guy.
Yeah, right. I'm 35. It's an effeminate guy, and this guy's supposedly a warrior. I'm a 35,000-year-old cave warrior. And now they're going to him for advice. Can you imagine going to advice to a cave warrior?
This is a guy who hardly walked upright.
Yeah, this is a guy he's like Patrick Ewing. They're going to him for advice.
Oh, please.
And she really should be in the Guinness Book of Records for having the biggest pair of balls ever for doing this one. Because you would think, and
Or sucking so many people in.
yeah, and Linda Evans, I mean, she's so proud of it that she's
Plots her life by this woman.
yeah, she actually lives next to her.
She moved and bought a farm next door. That's true. Anyway, Ramtha and Jay-Z Knight induced
Yes.
this woman to give up her teaching career,
Right.
marriage, and home
Yeah, and
while under Knight's influence.
Oh, so she's going to sue Jay-Z now.
Yeah, she's seeking unspecified damages.
She should sue herself for stupidity. Who would do such a dumb thing and give up their house?
And their husband.
Well, the husband I can see.
And their career.
That I can't see. And from an effeminate man.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Ramtha. I need you to give up your house and not marry. Why would a 35,000-year-old prehistoric caveman tell you to give up your house? He wouldn't even know what a house was.
Well, he might say, give it up. You don't need that. Live in a cave.
Don't live in house, live in cave. And you go, well, excuse me, my man. This is 35,000 years later. So what? And she's listening to him.
Teach, read. Who needs that?
I need you to give up your job, your husband, and do my grocery shopping.
Hunt food with Club.
Yeah. Let's assume that Jay-Z Knight really is contacting Ramsar. Okay, let's assume that she really can contact the 35,000-year-old spirit. All right?
Okay.
Let's not be so skeptical for a second. Why, now that she can do this, which is an amazing, amazing technique that she can do this, she's really a blessed woman.
Yes.
Because she can channel people through her. Now that she's contacted this guy, why would you listen to him anyway? What possible incentive would you have for listening to a 35,000-year-old jerk who was running around beating people with clubs? Why would it make you assume that this guy has information that you don't have? For goodness sakes. So she's suing her?
Yes, he's one of the mini suits I understand that Ramtha has to entertain.
Mini suits.
Mini suits.
She should that should be thrown out of court immediately.
Should try to get her on the phone.
Ramtha?
No, the woman who's...
Oh, I would love to speak with her. Robin, can you arrange that for tomorrow?
I will try to have Gary track her down.
Okay. Did I ever tell you that my great-grandfather sent a few of my poems to Charles Dickens?
No, what happened?
Dickens wrote him back and told him to F off. That's how he put it. I never received money.
Well, Ishmael Echeverria, Howard, 32, of Huntington, was arrested.
Guilty. Ishmael what?
Ishmael Echeverria.
Guilty. I don't know, man. That's a funny Twilight Zone, because that was always the theme where the puppeteer becomes the puppet.
Yeah.
I think it's happening in Sherry Lewis's case. Soon you'll see like those little lines coming out of her face, out of her mouth, where they connect to the chin,
right.
so the jaw can move.
Jaw drop.
Yeah. Submitted for your approval. Lamb chop.
The evil lamb chop.
The evil lamb chop. Who took her master and turned her into a puppet. Until she had bozo hair. Is it a sock or a demon? Lamb chop. You ought to do an evil movie with Lamb Chop.
Yeah, Lamb Chop behind the scenes, smoking cigarettes, talking dirty.
Doing lesbian stuff. On a Barbie doll.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be pretty wild. Playing poker. Doing acid.
Yeah, he's got a real bad drinking habit.
Yeah. 4-day growth. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. We're going to take your phone calls next.